yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I was trying to put heads to tails because there's not much details, but he did one of the first, murders, and I was
Mhm.
like, what would make
Another
that
domestic
man do
violence
that?
situation. A domestic violence situation. And so,
That
did they have a
age?
toxic marriage? Comes to mind.
My brother,
Man.
so
You know, one of the marriages where you wake up and be like, you ain't dead shit. You ain't died. You ain't died last night. No,
But
I
they
ain't
be
died
that
last
they
night.
be
You
that
ain't died
angry
last
at their
night.
mate.
You be like, no, I ain't died last
my
night. You be
brother,
like, oh, okay. And y'all go eat breakfast. Type shit.
my brother was at and he worked for Amtrak for like 15 years, and he introduced one of his coworkers to a girl he went to high school with, and they wound up they got married and stuff, man. A couple of years later, man, he killed her and killed himself, man. My brother felt guilty, but my brother felt guilty behind that for a long time, man, because he
Because he
introduced.
introduced them. Mhm.
But you never know, man. A
My
lot
brother'
of people,
best friend killed himself when we were kids. That was my first time being around something like that.
unstable, man.
Yeah, I believe it's
Well, on the
mental.
lie. Yeah. When you think about the demonic and spiritual warfare, um, see, it's almost like the addict. You don't blame the person, you blame the drug.
Which means the person, the one who sold it to
You
him.
don't blame the person. No, you don't blame the actual person. Like my dad was on drugs, addicted to drugs. My dad was a crackhead, but he was a functional, going to work, paying child support ass crackhead.
Hmm.
So it's not. So it's the drugs that probably between him and the drugs. You know what I'm saying? The drugs take over though after so long.
I
I
mean,
always
I've
So
seen that. I've seen that with
when you let
alcoholism.
same way when you let a demon, if you feed whatever you feed is gonna grow. So if you feeding into that spiritual demon persona, whatever you want to call it, the word escapes me. But if you feed into that, then that's gonna grow. Then there you have this person that's being used for a spiritual attack. And the devil don't I'm not they're not gonna use a stranger. They're gonna use the people that are close to you because we dismiss strangers, you know. So when if it's, there's an attack that's gonna come upon you, it's gonna be from someone close to you.
I always said when it comes to drugs, I always say why try them in the first place.
Well, you can say why try 'em, but then that's like defeat that's for every motherfucker that tried. You see what I'm saying? It defeats the purpose of why trying. Motherfuckers trying. You know what I'm saying? So I
They
could
trying,
I could
but
Yeah.
I could say why try 'em. Don't try 'em. Please don't try 'em. Please don't try 'em. But yeah, people
Right.
are. People are. You know,
I
the
mean,
reality is
and,
people
no,
and
are.
Kirk, the reason they try them is they try to find a way to escape what they're going through.
It's a norm.
Um, they can't think. They're not sleeping. They're unhappy with life itself. So before they unalive themselves, especially us as black people, because we used to didn't believe in that at all,
Right.
they tried different things, different mechanisms and vices to cope with that.
Yeah, it is. They are coping alcohol and I mean even sex is a coping mechanism.
Yeah. And
It
like
can
like this
anything can be used for evil, I guess you could say.
And me personally, Kurt, I wanted to, I used to, like I said, I was really kind of like a functioning drunk without knowing, because I really don't care for people like talking about, but I was a I was a DJ. I had to be around hundreds and thousands of people coming up to me, play this, play that, people I don't like, people, and so to turn into DJ Black, I needed a
Yeah,
vice. And
yeah,
I chose Red Bull and vodka. And
yeah.
when I do my Red Bull and vodka, I'm a totally different person. At home, I'm Clark Kent. But on that Red Bull and vodka, I'm Superman. Hey, put your hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? What I say,
Look,
I step up, I turn up. If you
I be
if
telling
your
you,
pussy clean, let me hear you scream. You know what I'm saying?
I said I
I'm
be
turned
on
up,
my
but
when you came through my TikTok, I said I don't know, I guess I must think you up because I was like, man, I said I'm on my DJ Black tonight.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to turn up. So
I was turned. Yes, I was.
and so on my and like I say, it really, well, we did it in high school, hanging around my partner Jetson. I'm putting him on spot. We used to stand outside the liquor store, bro. And them old cats are walking up, man. We'll pay them an extra $5 just go in there and get us a 6-pack of rattlesnake. It was this little drink called rattlesnake. They don't even make it no more. But it's like a little wine cooler. But we'll get 3 of them and we'll gulp them up real quick. And we go to the parties, man. And I used to break dance and rap. And I was just turned up. So that's where mine really started. So I think I blame Jetson for introducing me to rattlesnake, which was because
You
it's
sure
like I
could
was,
go get alcohol underage. Those
yeah,
were the
I was,
days.
yeah, we were like 16 standing outside the liquor store. Then the
What
guy
you mean?
started saying, how much you gonna
And
give
this
me?
one you even have to be 21.
Yeah,
What that
what
is?
you gonna give me? So we'll shoot him an extra $5, and boy, he was happy. So we'd get
Man,
that a certain time.
buy him a beer too.
Shit, it was up. And
Mhm.
so and I was able to go to the party and just get out my body, and because me myself, Nard and I was considered to be hip hop nerds or whatever, because we was on a principal list, and polo down, Adidas, Dobbs hats on our heads. So we were really hip hop nerds. So when we stepped out in public, people expected us to be these hip guys, you know what I'm saying? Beastie Boys, Run DMC, and that really wasn't us per
All of New
se.
York.
But when
Mhm.
that Rattlesnake, Boone's Farm, get in our
Mad
systems,
Dog
Mad
2020.
Dog MD
Yeah, I tried
2020,
that shit
it
once.
was turn up time.
I had
So,
Mad Dog 2020.
but the
That shit got
difference
me
in,
drunk as
in
hell.
me and a lot of other people is I don't get addicted to nothing. I'm equipped enough where I just do what I do when I do it. It's no like, oh man, I'm feeling, I need a drink. Except back here a few years back, um, I started having a DJ my parties. I'll leave my parties, go to exclusive. I'll leave exclusive, and I'll go to the townhouse. So that was a hell of a lot of DJing, and I DJed from $2 Tuesday all the way to Seductive Sunday. And I have to drink all of them nights just to cope with the crowds. So just imagine 6 years in a row. Even though I don't drink to 12, 1 o'clock, do whatever to get loose. But that's every night except one, 6 days a week, except two. Well, no, one. Monday was on time. And then they tried to do Blue Monkey Monday. So, but that was 6 nights a week for over 5 to 6 consecutive years DJing. So one day when we got my wife had just got a new car and I was coming home. And what happened was the time had switched. Um and gave us, it fell back. So it gave us an extra hour at the club. And I'm like, damn, I got to go another hour. You know what I'm saying? So I told the bartender to hook me up something, you know what I'm saying? Hook me up something. They try to show love, so they give you extra alcohol, right? And so on the way home, I was seeing 3 lanes on a one-way highway. I was seeing 3 lanes, and so I know to stay in the middle lane, So I'm trying to get home, and I was over there by Spirit. I went down Commerce, turned on Spirit, then I turned at that little store on Elm Street, the little Jiffy Pack store on Elm Street, trying to get to the house. All I remember was turning on, I guess I got off Collinston Road, I think, to make the left to go on to Jiffy Pack. When I got on Jiffy Pack, I don't remember nothing else. But I woke up in my driveway, parked properly behind my Durango. And so I don't know how I got home. And I was just sitting in the car, clueless. The wife had blew up my phone about 30 times. It was 10 in the morning. Okay. And it was like 3, 4, maybe 4 at night when I made it home, not knowing how I got there. And I woke up and she had been calling. She didn't know what was going on. I'm in the driveway. I puked in the car. So when I came to myself, I was like, and I looked at everything. I had to clean her car. I didn't want to hear her mouth. And I looked around and I was like, you know what? This ain't you. It's not even you. And I quit drinking instantly that day. Now, I need to remind you, before that day, let's just say I have to be at the club by 12:30. Liquor stores close at 12 o'clock. If I wake up late, I'm leaving the house late at 11:10, I would rush to the nearest liquor store, beat on the glass. They'll go ahead and let me in and sell me my vodka. I was really messed up like that to deal with these crowds. So when I stopped drinking, that's when I noticed that I was like what AJ just said. I was a functioning drunk because when the alcohol was removed, I was in a shell. I wasn't saying hardly nothing on the mic. I was not DJ Black. The middle of my tongue, where right before it go to your throat, was dry. And I would sip on Red Bull to try to ease that spot. And then people who I used to buy liquor for and bring liquor to the club for, all of a sudden now they balling, they got liquor. And I'm like, y'all didn't used to have nothing, and now I'm quitting. Here y'all go with everything. So, but I'm saying all that to say is once you try it, and I'm glad you never did try, but the fact that I feel like my brain, I'm strong enough to start. I used to brag to people. I say, hell, I'll try crack for the first time, cocaine for the first time, and I feel like I'll be able to get off, even though I haven't done it. But I just feel like I don't think I could be addicted to anything. I'm not addicted to nothing. You take anything away from me, I'm still gonna survive. So, but a lot of people get addicted to things to cope with life itself. You know what I'm saying? Because especially nowadays. Now, I think the excessive, everybody smoking weed, I think that's just a trend. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a everybody else do it. It's the cool thing. Come on, get high, man. I think that's a trend. But as far as people going through things and try drugs and things, I understand. And like I said, I had an uncle that was an alcoholic, and his wife used to beat him, boy. He'll come home drunk, and I used to be in the back room whenever I used to spend the night over there, and she'll have a board just beating him down, man. It was something. So I was like, I'll
She would
never be that
physically
a
beat him.
wino.
She would physically beat him.
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
I had an uncle like that, not the beat part, but the wino part. My Uncle P used to get so drunk He'll be peeing on himself. He
Yeah,
couldn't move, couldn't walk.
Uncle you right used
He
to do.
couldn't talk. He couldn't. Ooh, it just be so sad.
Yeah, then he'll throw up and she'll have to clean it up.
You
But she
got to
used to be
they're
beating
gonna
him,
throw
boy.
up. They
Ooh.
gonna
And then
throw
that,
up.
that alcohol
And
smell
then
with the throw
everybody
up.
mad. Ooh, it stink like
Yeah,
ooh.
and I was
Ugh.
seeing that and I was like maybe
And everybody look at me.
6.
Didi, my brother in here. We used to be like, man, I ain't getting it. Ain't my turn to get this shit up this time.
Man, nah, she
Got
didn't ever
y'all
ask
stop.
me to clean
Who
it
getting
up,
up
but
Uncle Phil? Uncle P? I ain't gonna say his real name. Who getting up Uncle P vomit tonight?
man, yeah, she didn't make us get it up, but she used to be beating him.
From the
But
time I was 10 years old, somebody was always trying to get me high, drunk or high or something. And I grew up around, I've had millions of dollars pass through my hand behind drugs. So I needed clients, right? And my father always told me, son, you can do whatever you want. Anything in this world you want to do, as long as you're willing to accept the consequences of that action. That's it. And as long as you're willing to do that,
you
even when
good
I
to go.
started and went on my own, I quit working with him and went out on my own. He said, if you get in trouble, he said, have you some bail money. Don't call me. He said, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to get you out. He said, you know what the game is. You choose the game. You know how to run the game. And so you're supposed to have your money with you.
So your
Right.
dad introduced you to the game?
Yeah, he the one that introduced me to the game.
Mm-hmm.
16 years old, I could out hustle him.
My
We
uncles
way up.
vicariously introduced me, so I get it.
We would come in at night and count up every night. He's like, ain't no way you got. He come in 15, 20, 30,000. He said, ain't no way you got me tonight. Ain't no way. I said, well, if that's all you got, you ain't got enough. He couldn't understand how I could hustle so hard because see, he stayed in one area. I would be all out in the suburbs, going to places where I know they didn't have the area wasn't flooded. You
A
know what I mean?
mobile drug dealer.
Yes. I used to make one phone call and they just gather them all up. I tell them what time I'm gonna roll through. I rode to the spot.
Everybody there. Wait.
Well, what I always did, I always had a system because I know how to set you up.
Yeah, okay, got you.
I hit them from a payphone. I tell them where to meet me and I tell them what time to meet me there. I go to the spot, back in, and I'm already watching everything before they even get there. I'm there already.
I
If
got you.
something don't look right, I just pull off. They don't even see me. I'm gone.
We was taught park a couple of houses up or back.
Yeah. See, I had that Gerwin. You remember them Chevy Gerwin vans? Real nice van. I used to tell them to come in that side door, AJ.
The
I'll
Scooby
be
Doo
sitting there with
van.
their packets and my pistol right there in my hoodie. They get in there, they get the packets, put the money on that little table right there, and step out. And
Did yours have the swivel table?
yeah, I set them lights where the lights don't even come on when you open the door. See,
Yeah.
it was always a public place, a Burger King, a McDonald's, or somewhere like that. And I would back in, all the way in the back. And if they roll up with in any, I tell them what you driving. If they roll up in anything, I say, hey, I won't see one person. If it's somebody else, I won't be there. I just wasn't finna get caught up, because I know I'm backing myself up. I ain't got nobody else, gonna back me up.
Yes.
I made tons of money, but I knew the consequences.
Yeah, ain't no retirement plan, man. That shit.
I knew that it was always you got to worry about the stick up man, you got to
Or
worry
the
about
cops.
police, you got to
Or
worry
somebody
about haters.
backdooring. Or a friend, a hater. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't trust certain guys.
You can't trust certain female.
I always trusted. I always had a lot of women working for me. I didn't trust
Okay.
guys because guys would get jealous real easy. AJ,
Yeah.
I didn't have that
It was
problem.
vice versa. I was always with the guys. The only
Yeah,
maybe be like the only me and one other girl, the only girls with the guy.
yeah.
See, yeah, I
And see,
get it.
all them girls that did work for me, man. They would usually they would take care of all the small people at
Hey,
work.
man, us girl, we would be more loyal, more hustles harder than the boys, man.
Yeah, and I would take care of them, man. I would throw them something, because most of the girls they just used to like to smoke weed. See, and but the game don't owe me nothing, man. I like to,
Nah,
I got caught slipping one time, and it almost cost me everything that I was working for.
right.
Dude came by my crib to drop off money, and my wife was at the house. I already told her dude was coming by. He's gonna drop off the package, and that was that. He had dropped it. He had did it before, but what happened this time? He had been selling and getting high with some people he didn't know. And they was like, man, this ain't your shit. Where you getting this shit from? This can't be your shit. You ain't never had nothing this good.
Mhm.
So they put a gun on him. Like, motherfucker, you gonna take us to where he at. So when he came to the crib, I was at work. Because I always kept a cover job. I didn't never not have a job.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Got to
and
have the
so
cover.
and so
Mm-hmm.
when he knocked on the door and she looked through the door and saw who it was, she let him in.
Your wife?
And the dude that was behind him bum rushed through the door.
Hmm.
Hell hostage, bitch, where the money at? Where the dope at? And at that
Yeah, I
time,
ain't never know that, homie.
yeah, and at that time, this was in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
This was
And
before I
that's
moved.
when I stopped messing with dope boys. And
This was
something like that
before I moved.
happened.
But I couldn't
Hmm.
I couldn't let them. I couldn't let them
No,
get
you
away.
can't let that slide.
So 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 what I did, that's how I ended up in Boston, Black. I had to get out of town once I took care of that business. So I
Let
called
you
boys,
slide.
I call them blood clot boys, them boys who I get my shit from.
It's just a certain code, like on the street that, like I be saying, and I don't know. I mean, Lord, thank you, for me being blessed in so many ways. I thank God for that in my foolishness. Okay. We're going to get that out the
And
way.
that's some crazy
Now,
shit. We still don't know why we here. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And so, Lord, thank you for blessing me in my foolishness, right? But it was always, even when I was a kid and saw the dope game, okay? You watch it as a kid first.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You sit back and you watch it.
You
You see
you
how
curious. You see all that money.
it
You get to seeing all that
wasn't
money.
even a.
You
And
never
see, for me, it was
Dope
about
Chronicles 101.
I was broke. Yeah, married new babies. Somebody got to buy pampers. Got to be, you know, it's things that desperate times will put you in desperate situations. Okay, but it was still a code, though. You didn't. Hey, you ain't sell to your homeboys, mama now.
Yeah.
If she was strung out, you just didn't. The women, the children. When I was a child, I remember being put up, being told going out when big got to be conducted up. I mean, seeing it kind of go down. You know how it'll go down. They realize, oh, it's a kid around, so they'll stop and
Yeah.
put me up. and then go back, and these niggas might stab each other tonight, shoot each other tonight at the end of
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? But they still had the wherewithal to be like, hold on, take your little ass in the house. You know.
And at this time, Black, I had like a 1,800 square foot condo,
Mhm.
and after that happened, my wife couldn't stay there no more. She hauled ass. That's how she got back in college and got her degree. I said, "Hey, you go to school." And then once I finished up my business in Chicago, that's when I moved to Louisiana. I got a job at the mill. But yeah, man, I wanted to take care of the dude that brought her there, but I know
Right.
brought the dude there. But I knew his whole family. I knew he was put in a position where he really didn't have no choice. But what he, like I told him, what he could have did, motherfucker, you could have knocked on the wrong door, bitch.
Right.
You could have knocked on the wrong fucking door, and he wouldn't have know. He wouldn't know what he didn't know where I stayed.
And he would have known that, nothing.
He wouldn't have known shit. So he forced me because when I found out and he was a big dude too, man. When I got home, as soon as I got home, I went straight and fucking snatched him up, and I just threw him across the ring. Motherfucker, you better tell me who did this and where the fuck they at. We rode all night. We
And
couldn't find,
he went in turn told you where they was
and then
or who they was.
I called my boy Junebug. Now Junebug said, "What?" He rounded up them boys, and this was like in the suburbs. This is fucking honky tonk bar. I'm talking about them motherfucking them bicycle gang motherfuckers, the motorcycle gang motherfuckers. That's who robbed us. They didn't get shit. I didn't have I never kept big dope in the house. He got like $1,500 in cash, and I think he got like $600 out of her pocket, out of her purse. She said it's don't hurt kids. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't let that shit slide.
Right. Right.
It's like we need to start teaching the kids to let stuff like that slide, because those things is what's leading to violence in the world today.
Yeah, it's
And
different.
But
back
speaking of
then we will fight, and when you fight, you live to see
to
another
see
day. Now
another day.
y'all pulling out guns and stuff. Y'all taking it too far over little stuff, over nothing, and it be real stuff that y'all don't even address.
Well, they go after people that wasn't involved though. See, I going after the motherfucker who did this shit. I wasn't gonna
But
hurt him.
let me ask because she done been through some of everything.
Ha!
Uh
Glory be to God. To
have
God
you
be the
with
glory.
you sound like you high as hell and you feeling religious, but
Who? No.
have you ever I mean have you been in an abusive relationship before? Or you was
Uh,
always the one that was
mm.
the abuser?
I'm real. I would love to think that I'm a nurturer in a relationship.
But have you
Um,
ever been
so
mistreated?
Let me ask you, okay?
I've had abusive people around me. Yes. Have I gotten my eye bust? Yes. Have I got
Oh,
my lip busted? Yes.
was it
Have I
because of your
gotten
mouth
my
or
my
what?
mug, my face mug?
Was it your
Possibly.
fault?
How can you say it's my fault when you can't handle my mouth? I'm supposed to water myself down because you can't handle me at 100 proof.
I feel like it should be a line drawn of respect.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. Like, I got one of my church fathers. I tried to run him over with a car. I have since went back and apologized to that man because there was some out of character, some shit that that just didn't sit right with my spirit because I wasn't supposed to do it. That was
Toxic
wrong.
relationships.
Yeah, that was wrong, right? So so I can admit that maybe when we were together, I
Let's see
was,
water, I guess. Yeah.
but in those instances where I got abused, no, it wasn't. He's one on one. He my dude. It was. Mm, he wasn't even my dude. Okay.
What you mean?
What I mean is like
Somebody you just messing
the
with?
baby dad I'm talking about, right? That I almost ran over. I had kind of just met him, but I did not know that my neighbor's nephew was stalking me. So, but when we would hang out, of course we all hang out because I'm a tomboy girl. I'm a boy. I hang with dudes. I'm not no fat one of the fast. She fast without them boy. No, I'm smoking and I'm drinking with these niggas. We shoot. I mean, I'm trying to learn how to shoot dice. I'm trying, how to sell drugs. I'm trying, that's what I'm on. I'm not being fast with these niggas. Okay.
Oh, you was screwing
So
one of them now. Shit, you just ain't gonna be
no,
hanging
I
around
wasn't.
no
Not
nigga
yet,
that ain't
not
screwing
yet,
not
not yet,
one.
not yet. Not now, no. Now, I mean, you if you talking about 13, 14, 15, 16, no. I got high the first time at 13. My mama died at 14. After that was up. And I'm gonna worry about 6. You know. And so it was other things, like selling drugs or whatever the case, right? Thought at one point I wanted to be a gang in the gang, but then I realized at that time you either got beat up or you had to have sex. So when I saw the requirements, I was like, I'll be gang adjacent. I just hang with y'all, you know.
But you
So
had to jump in though, didn't you?
no, you ain't got to jump in to be kick it, pull up for a minute now. This is just the
But if
secret
them niggas,
stuff or the secret meetings and all that little stuff, the handbook and all that. I don't get to know all that. But I
if
ended
them
up
niggas feeling,
finding out all that.
if them niggas feeling you though, AJ, they ain't finna let you just hang and they ain't chasing you
Yeah,
like that.
them niggas that showed me the handbook. Well, then gotta understand. I'm on the dad's side of the family, so my cousins were boys, and and then his friends were boys, and so I was with my cousin and his friend.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
you
So he
it
fight
kind
was like
back
a
when
neighborhood dude.
so he kind of
did you
protected
fight
you.
back when they
And
struck you?
the first time I got anything like what is it, domestic violence was my first child's father. He mean mugged me, like put his hand over my whole face and pushed me in my face, right? I didn't know what that was.
So
I
you
didn't
was
know how
in
to
love,
handle
so you
it.
stayed in it.
It wasn't no love with me and him. We were friends that shouldn't have been fucking. Period. Point blank, simple and plain. That's that after a while hanging around with all these, what Kirk talking about. See what I'm saying? We were friends that shouldn't have been.
So
Eventually, after, like Kirk said, over time, hanging around with all these niggas, I did people and I did like. They want to get the coochie too. You see what I'm saying?
and that was him, and he ended up being y'all were toxic.
Right.
And he was jealous. Cause he
Mm-mm.
know
I
the
wasn't no jealous. He was a hoe. Me and him,
well,
like
well
I say, when I say that me and that man was supposed to be friends, we really
hoes
had no business having sex, but we
hoes
were
is
So why did
usually
he
cool
jump on
friends.
you then?
hoes is usually the
Because
most
I
jealous.
mean, by this time now I'm pregnant and he don't want the baby, and we arguing. We had it. He can get it.
Hoes is usually the most jealous ones.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but he was
I'm
he was
just
always
telling you.
had. He was playing with plenty of girls in the high school with me. I go to school and I gotta worry about hoes talking just all behind my back. I had to put one girl in the I ain't gonna say closet, Lord.
Yeah, but guarantee that
I
heard
pulled in
some
a
shit.
corner to tell her, hey, look girl, I ain't finna argue about no nigga. We ain't finna have no issue over no nigga. And it ain't gonna, truth be told, it ain't gonna never be said to me and you got to scrapping over no nigga. But what we will get scrapping over is you disrespecting me over this nigga.
Yeah, but that nigga heard something though.
For him to put his hands on you, he heard something.
I don't know.
You did
I don't know. I
something.
think maybe I read too much into that. I don't know. We was young and
What I'm
dumb.
saying to you, AJ, when you that dude and you playing them like that, you ain't finna have one that slide through. You know what I'm saying? If she's slipping, somebody gonna tell him, hey man, I saw so and so and so and so. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna be
You
pissed
gonna make
off.
me try to go back in time and see what happened. I don't even care.
I'm just telling you though.
So what do you preach to your
My
daughters
son and my
and
son,
your
my daughter.
son?
I don't, first of all, I don't fuck with no nigga that put his hand on a bitch. Period. I don't give a fuck if you my dad and my son, my brother, my uncle. I don't care, my cousin. It's a no dice. And so I told my son, and he had one time to do something to his girlfriend I didn't like, and I started calling him Ike. I don't blame that.
Well,
I don't like that aggressiveness.
y'all
That
quick to
aggressive.
say it's a
You can't
different
get too
generation.
aggressive. It don't walk up on. First of all, the yelling, we gotta talk like that to each other. Maybe we don't need to rap, baby, because I done did that toxic way. You beat that nigga, you beat that, and all that. No, we don't get down, right? So then, bam. Besides the verbal abuse, or emotional abuse, you take that a step further, and then you walking up on me. Now I don't do the aggression. I can't take on somebody. I can't take the aggression. As big, as bad, and loud as I am, I can't take aggression. Don't walk away from me because I can't take abandonment. Okay, but don't walk up on me either because I get scared and fear for my life. And I ain't responsible for what I do or say or nothing. I ain't responsible at that point. I
Well,
can't
let me
take
ask you this, AJ. Real nigga shit, remove all your I'm pro woman and
emotions.
just answer this honestly.
What?
We understand you pro woman and a woman can't do nothing wrong. Okay.
A woman can do something wrong.
You love taking up for women even when they're wrong. But that's another topic.
That's
But
another discussion another day. And what
do
Austin?
you think
I
that
need to
some of
bring him
these
to the
women
floor.
bring things on themselves?
Now, like I said, like I asked you before, how can I, first of all, I think we really got to get into that emotional regulation, men and women, right? Because how can I say something out of my mouth that evoke you to make you want to hit me? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same token, though, I know that I can say some shit that cut you deep.
And if you say
And
something
I
that can
go
cut
for
him
the
deep and
jugular
he
if I
snap
want to.
and he
You know,
snap and accidentally slap the hell out of you, who fault is that?
he is for not having self-control. Everybody
Oh
got
wow.
discipline. You keep your hands and fingers and all right. And me, if I put my hands on him, see what you don't talk about is women who are the aggressors and abusers, and they the toxic ones
Well, in
that are
my
out here
opinion,
abusing the men.
in
There are
my opinion,
men
there's
that
no
get
justification.
abused.
In my opinion, there's no justification for putting your hands on somebody, either or, male or
Yeah,
female,
man or woman.
either
But
or.
Still the same
There's no
way.
justification. You know.
but these days, like I try to tell people, the YNs don't care. They fighting them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
them girls running up on them, they
No,
disrespecting
that's what
them.
I'm saying. It's certain
It's a
things. You
different
run up,
breed.
you get done up. That's I don't care who it
Yeah,
is.
we got
You
Anthony in the
know?
building. What's happening, Anthony?
What it
What's
do,
up,
y'all? What's up?
Anthony?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
But you
Good.
run up, you get
I was
done up.
driving and listening in the cut. I heard you. I heard of Frank White up there in the right hand corner. We got Griselda Blanco
Man,
down
look,
there
see
too.
it? I know. Queen Pig, King Pig.
Tony Montana, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Look, another
How'd you like
Quaalude,
that, huh?
she'll be right. Give us another
Okay.
Quaalude.
I tell you, man. I tell you
I'm
not to
telling Tony
fucking.
Montana, man.
I tell
Love
you.
me in the morning.
Black dropping
No,
that
but you
bottle.
want to
I
listen.
was
See?
listening.
But you want to listen. Well, look at you now. You stupid.
Man, life for life,
That's my
life.
movie.
Man,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, I be preaching to the new women out there. Them
There are
YNs don't
certain,
care.
I will preach to, here's what I would say to a woman. First of all, watch your mouth. I would say
Mhm.
that to anybody, though, but watch your mouth. Because, see, you can tell when you finna cross that line. You know, everybody got that. You know what I'm saying? But by the same token, though, I don't believe people should be out here being toxic. Why, don't sell me to. I wouldn't sell nobody to watch my mouth. I ain't gonna run up on no man and knowing I'm a woman, knowing that I can't fight no man. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that early on because I was a big girl, but I used to date with skinny dudes, so I learned quick. Them skinny niggas got strength. You know what I'm saying? And so,
AJ. Here's the thing for me. First of all, you can't really get involved with nobody who doesn't have good self esteem, because he's gonna no matter what you do, it's
them
gonna be a problem.
insecurities don't
If
come out.
if you too quiet, he gonna have a problem with that. If you smiling and having a good time doing your own thing, he gonna have a problem with that. If you opinionated and voice your opinion back, he's gonna have a problem with that. Because the real problem he have is with himself, see. So he don't
Yeah.
want you to experience no joy. Period. So the reason I know this because when I used to be that guy who didn't have confidence in himself. I would get mad if I heard the bitch breathe. Like why the fuck you why the fuck you take a breath, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all find that hard to believe about me, but I wanted to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't feel like when I was in your presence, if I didn't feel like I was that dude, when we alone, I'm finna find out why. See? And so it took me to looking at self inside myself and said, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And you start evaluating your past and things that you went through. And see, when I
Hmm.
was a kid, I never got the type of appreciation that I saw my brothers get. I was always the fuck up, right? Everything you do, you fucking up. You just can't get you like can't get right,
Can't
right?
get right. Hmm.
And so that kills your self-esteem.
Yeah.
So when you see your woman ain't
People
giving you
don't
that
know that when
admiration,
they doing it to their kids either.
yes, and when your woman ain't giving you that attention, man, or making you feel like everything
You get
revolves
all
around
attention
you,
on you.
you
Mhm.
can't deal with that shit. But see, I had to discover all of that shit about myself.
Yeah. I get that.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men won't admit that they in that dark place. That's why they will punch a woman and justify. That's why they will choke her out, slap the shit out of her, and all this other shit. She ain't really the problem.
Hmm.
Because if I'm built up the way I'm supposed to be built up, it really ain't nothing that a
Look for
man,
what you say.
ain't what a man can say, a dude, nobody, a woman,
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it, but these young people don't even try to find out who they are first before they getting deep into these relationships.
Yeah,
And
I was about to say that. That's why I preach self love is the best love. Love yourself first.
absolutely.
So do we agree that they should date multiple people or should they date one on one?
Who?
Young people.
These days,
Yes.
I think these days they need to fuck with no feelings.
I think
Yep,
they need to stop having sex and date multiple people.
No, they're gonna have sex, and if she date multiple people, she gonna screw multiple people. So I just think they need to remove feelings from it, and it'll be less domestic
Has that
violence.
ever worked for in your generation and mama and them generation, grandmama and them generation? That ain't never worked. Even in grandmama generation, Miss Sonso got mad because she was a side woman and he didn't come over there.
But it was less. They wasn't killing each other like talking about.
Now we fought. They killing. That's
Yeah, they unaliving
unaliving,
now.
whatever the word. Unaliving, what a word to water it down.
Yeah,
yeah,
they doing that now.
they'll get mad in a heartbeat and do some. I'm talking about some crazy shit. They don't just. It ain't like they want to be like, I'm talking about headline news. They try to make some shit happen
Don't.
that get talked about for decades. Foul ass niggas.
They thinking it's reputation, it's street cred, it's
Yeah.
I'm that man, I'm that nigga. We had that, we want that, we had but we called it confidence. We weren't trying to impress no motherfucker back. But then sometimes you had those that do try to keep up with the Joneses, this and all just in third, but we called it confidence.
Well, it's difficult being an attractive young lady now. You can't even walk down the motherfucking street, man, and without some nigga disrespecting you if you don't want to talk to him or give him your
And if
number.
you don't give them, they had a nerve to call the number, make sure it's the right one.
But it's been some like toxic stuff that I've been seeing on Facebook, like men killing them women on lives,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
men
saw
killing
that.
themselves. I've been seeing some crazy shit. And it be both sides. They both just toxic. Break it up, get back together. Break it up, get back together. And one guy, him and his woman, she waited on him when he was in prison. When he got out, he started fooling with other women and her, so she started doing her thing. But she was messing with the inner circle of his homeboys. Somebody done gave somebody herpes. It just got out of control.
But one thing I learned about those
She
type of situations,
violated.
a man can dish it,
I
but
don't
he
know if she
can't
gave it
take
to
it.
him, but it just either or. Y'all were both nasty. Y'all both step it out, step back in, step it out, step back in. So
Right.
yeah, all the influence and all that transition, it's somewhere
It's
somebody got it and gave it to each other,
both sides.
and
Well,
it
you heard
just
about that you saw that one they did in Shreveport where that girl posted on Facebook to his woman, I don't want that nigga.
I
Tell him to quit.
saw that he tracked her down and killed her ass.
Tell her to quit. Tell her, hey, listen. Tell that nigga to quit coming over here. I don't want him. And he saw her. He had niggas following her. He saw niggas. She on a date with another nigga. He drove up to that crib in Shreveport and went in that motherfucker. He said, "I told you to quit posting shit on Facebook." He said, "Bitch, I'm gonna teach you." He went outside and came back in with the
This was a few
motherfucker.
years back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was on live.
he had that AR. He said, I want you to get on live, call my wife right now,
Yeah, I
and
remember
and
that.
tell her you apologize. She said, I can't because I've been suspended off of Facebook. So she got a little brother. Her little brother went on live. The mama and the little brother was in the house. That nigga had that
Yeah.
motherfucking strap. She got on Facebook. She apologized. Say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on blast. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
that nigga said, he said, bitch, you want to be famous? I'm finna make you famous.
Yep, he did that.
And shot her right there on fucking Facebook Live. And then that little boy ran out the front door. The mom had already got out the back door. And that nigga just walked out and got on his knees and surrendered. Man.
And that man that shot his wife and then drove to the mother of his kids' house with the kids in the car, all on live. He did everything on live. And broke down her door and went there and killed her. Kids still in the car. I think he killed himself too.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. At least if OJ did do it, he had sense enough not to kill himself.
And then that dude that was imitating that was
What's the
imitating.
point?
They do that because they scared of jail.
That dude Jen Kidd, his name Jen Kidd. He was the
And
one
you know they
doing
wrong.
real good imitating Tony Montana. He had just got a deal on TV. And him and his woman broke up. He used to do videos with her. And they broke up because he was too controlling. And so he moved out and they had a little girl together. He took the little girl's iPad and put some type of spyware on and put it on record. And when he heard it, he would listen to it. He would log in and listen to it. He heard her, getting down with another dude. Man, listen, that nigga, he said he was begging her, please don't do it. Please don't do it. He was riding back to her crib. He was like, please don't do it. And he knocked on that, he came to that door and he heard him and he was like, you on my couch in my apartment? I pay for all of this shit. Man, he just went in there and went in there and shot both of them.
I don't agree with it, but
I
I'm
don't think they
saying
have. What's that thing? What is it called? Crime of passion. I don't even think they like justify that no more.
Yeah.
shit. I'm pretty sure. I
They
don't know.
still do.
Oh, I didn't know you can still get off on that.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, that's supposed to
Hey,
get
that
off,
You,
nigga,
but
but I
you,
that
mean,
nigga,
but you listen.
it is.
His ass, you listened to it, drove there. This is a plot killing. You listened to
yes.
it and drove there. Not you walked in and it caught you by surprise. You
Yeah.
listened and then drove your ass over there.
He had just got a deal with the TV
Oh, okay.
producer. He
Throwing
had
your life
just got a
away.
deal. It just with
Just got to
he
deal with
met
who?
the TV producers. He met the dude, Tony Montana's right hand man, the one he shot in the movie.
Oh yeah.
He had met him and he said, "Man, you sound just like him."
And he was a black guy,
No, he was white guy.
Latino.
Yeah, Latino. Look up Jen Kidd on YouTube. He still got his videos up, man. He was really, really, really good.
Then shot and killed that woman.
And he and
I
and
don't,
he throwed his life away, man. He
I
just
don't
couldn't deal
condone
with
it,
it.
but I understand.
He couldn't deal with it. He said he
Well,
saw
people,
that news. He
hey,
said he saw a boy on the couch, man, kissing his old lady, man. He
I don't
said,
think nobody on here went through that shit.
"Hey, man,
That's why.
I tell you what, man, it's hard to say what you won't do when you
Yeah.
put in
Ain't it?
a certain position. Just hope you
Yeah.
don't never have to go there."
Yeah, that's why I say I don't condone it, but I understand.
But I put it to you like this: I don't give a fuck what I got to go through. I can't do jail. Fuck
No,
that. Hey,
hell
listen, man.
no. That's why you gotta love yourself. Hold on a minute.
So
Get
this
this.
is the Jamisha Wilkes story. It happened in Charlotte, North Carolina, and y'all know I'm from Charlotte, so anything that happens from here, I'm going to talk about it. So Jamisha was only 33 years old when she was unalived by a man that she was having a short relationship with. Jamisha meets a man by the name of Deshaun Maddox at her workplace, and chemistry sparks, and they ended up having a relationship for a short period of time. Not long after their relationship, Jamisha gets pregnant. Jamisha tells Deshaun, like, hey, I'm pregnant and I want to keep my baby. Deshaun admits to Jamisha, he's like, no, you cannot keep this baby because I'm actually married and I wasn't even supposed to be like dealing with you. So him and Jamisha is going back and forth on how she needs to get the abortion, and she's like, no, I'm going to keep my baby. And you need to just tell your wife what happened. And he's like, no, like, this is going to ruin my marriage. Like, I was married. So they're going back and forth. They have been arguing back and forth over text messages about this situation. The morning of November of 2024, Deshaun texts Jamisha's like, you need to go check on your car because you're probably not going to be able to get to work in your car because he did something to Jamisha steps outside. She has a nonverbal autistic daughter inside. She left her daughter inside to step outside to check on her car. As she steps outside, she gets gunned down by Deshaun. Deshaun guns her down, takes her phone, runs over her phone, hops in his car, calls his wife, and he tells his wife what he did. Deshaun tells his wife that, yes, I had an affair on you. She got pregnant and I just unalived her. Deshaun's wife went and called 911 and stated that the murder that just happened, my husband was involved. She admitted that he told her over the phone that he took the phone and ran over it to destroy evidence that Jamisha was even talking to him. As of November 2025, Deshaun ended up taking a plea deal, 25 to 31 years of life. I just really feel like this story was just sad. Like, he could have just been a deadbeat and she could have just had her baby and call it a day, but he did not want to be an open, honest man to tell his wife, yes, I cheated on you and I got the person that I was having an affair on you with pregnant. So now Jamisha leaves behind a daughter and Deshaun is away in jail for 31 years.
Now he about the dumbest that I ever heard of.
Yeah, that
How
was
you
real
tell
dumb.
your wife what you done anyway? I didn't get that. That was the most stupidest shit. Then she didn't give two shits about him. When he told her, she got scared as hell and
She
called and told the
told
police on him.
Cause what the
you
hell
not
you
the
calling
husband, your
telling me
wife and
for?
husband not
Oh,
even
she
supposed to
knows
be
she
able to tell on each other.
because she knows
I
she
wish,
got a
man, that's some
psychopath.
crazy shit. Your wife turned you
That
in.
shouldn't have been
She
even
didn't
in
like that
this.
nigga no way. She was already fucking over him.
Yeah, but she knows she got a psychopath, man. She did the right thing, man. That
Cause
nigga
if you call,
psychopath.
I got scared to hell. You called and admit to a murder, you probably finna come here and kill me.
They
That
couldn't
nigga
have been married
psychopath.
that long. They couldn't have been.
You confess to
I need
shit
to
like
find out
that to
how
me,
long
you
they were
finna come over here,
married
you
because
finna
she
come up
turned
here and
him
shoot
in
me too.
instantly.
It was a dude like that at a job, man. This young lady, she
Damn, I
was
can't hear y'all.
you can't hear? Can you hear me, Anthony?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't. I
And
can
this
hear all
happened
y'all.
last week.
we hear you too, Black.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That happened last week too. Yeah, he can't hear us, but we can hear
I
each
thought,
other.
did you see the one on the ID channel where this guy, this real nice female, she had got a job like at this place, and she was some type of lab technician where she did like the science of the job, and there was a guy there that liked her, and she didn't really like her like him like that. He started buying her gifts and shit like that, and she rejected the gifts, and he just kept harassing her in the break room and harassing her and shit. So finally, she had no choice but to go to HR.
Didn't they
She
turn it
went,
into a movie?
no, that was on the ID channel.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna tell you the one that about the movie because you gotta watch it. But keep going, keep going.
She went to
I
she went to
mean,
she went to HR on him, man, and they fired his ass. Right? That nigga went
Yeah.
home, man. He came back up there, man, stabbed the shit out of her, man. Just stabbed her.
Oh my God.
He didn't even like his bitch ass.
Mind your bitch.
but I'm talking about the ones that's in these relationships and having affairs with these people. At what point do you not know that person is off a little bit or liking you a little too much, too crazy? I mean, do they not see
See,
that?
you got to know the signs. See, they made movies like Single White Female and Hand Right to Cradle for a reason.
Oh, I love those
I'm gonna keep
movies.
going on.
Yeah.
A fit. You know, where you get them
Kirk, the one I'm talking about
scriptures?
is the one
That
that
stuff
man
probably
was
happened in
stalking that
real
woman at
life.
his job. He started liking her the moment she started, and she don't even know the man. He just started liking her. He started stalking her.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you know what I'm saying? We just worked together. She was very nice about it. And then she went to HR. And HR was like, when you talk to him, do you be smiling at him like you smiling at me? It just got weird. Nobody listening, really, nobody listening. And then they finally did something about it. And they worked at some high-tech company. I think not Lawrence, it's Brooke Shields and the daddy from Moesha. And I can't think of the white boy that's playing the crazy person. He came up to the job and shot and killed multiple people at the job and just injured her. It's called Stalking Laura. That was a good ass movie.
Wow.
That was a good ass. I probably shouldn't have spoiled it like that because you don't know he gonna do that. You think maybe he gonna probably kill her or he gonna keep tripping to the end. And then came up to the job and shot everybody, injured her, and was like, I only injured you because I wanted you to live with this for the rest of your life. You could have
And
saved
didn't
these
he
people
shoot her
life if you would have
didn't he
fucked with
shoot,
me.
but didn't he shoot her like several times?
If I'm not mistaken, he might have shot her twice, but she was injured, not dead.
Right. You want them to suffer.
He wanted her to suffer.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
shoot him in the
remember
back.
what this dude, he must have shot her like 7 or 8 times. He still lived. He was
That's
shooting her like
crazy.
he was
But
like,
my thing, like I say, at what point do you not know your person is like that? You know?
But you don't know
No,
because it
seriously.
could be out of the blue, people snap.
It's a girl right now that's going viral on Instagram because she finally left the man she was fooling with, and he was verbally abusive, kind of threatening. Her son is 13, and he was laying in the bed with her and the little baby watching a movie. And when he came home, uh, he just started hollering at them. Jen, you almost got that boy hurt. He trying to claim dominance. He trying to claim dominance over this house. I'm not allowing that to happen. Next time that happens, I'm gonna hurt that boy. And talking about her 13-year-old son, she's like, "What are you talking about? We're watching a movie like this is innocent. Like claiming dominance. You don't do nothing about it. I'm gonna do something about it." And there's another argument they had where he said, "Fuck the baby." You're like, you doing all this, our baby sleep. Fuck that baby. I kill you and that baby. These are the
This happened on
signs.
TikTok.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
the
This
on
happened on
signs
TikTok.
right there.
TikTok.
These are the signs. You done threatened to
Shit.
hurt my 13-year-old for laying in the bed with us. These are the signs. I've been
Wait a
gone in
minute,
the
this
middle of
on
the night.
TikTok?
Yes, I got her name was just I looked it up today. That's funny how this topic came about today. It's on hold on, let me see. Jenny.
you said that
LOTS
other
Jenny.
Brooke Shields movie?
Yes, it's called Stalking Laura.
Okay.
That sounds like a Lifetime movie network. Where I'm
Done.
find it at?
Okay. LOTS Jennings. What happened? What was the end result? Did he unalive or anything?
What happened to Anthony?
Y'all say the Jenny person. What was the end result?
I don't know. I don't know. They worried about what you say on TikTok and they let all that go on.
Yeah, I'm saying what was the end result? Did she get jumped on? Did he beat her up?
Can y'all hear me?
No.
We hear you
Oh,
now.
I Can Make You Love Me. That's the one. That's the one with Brooke Shields in it.
What it's called?
No, is it Brooke Shields? No, the one I'm calling is called Stalking Laura. That may not be Brooke Shields then. It's called Stalking Laura.
Yeah, but the name of it is with
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
it's
I Can
called
Make You
I
Love
Can
Me.
Make
Yeah.
You Love Me.
The Stalking Laura story, some shit like that. Yeah, I know what you mean
Richard
now.
Thomas, Brooke Shields, Vivica Davis,
That was a good movie. That shit ended so
Dick
crazy.
Mueller. Yes. Scott Bryce, William.
Oh girl, she got away from him, the girl on TikTok, but it's several, and I never agree that a woman is
She just posted something 4 hours ago.
but see that shit there is kind of flaky to me, and that's why I can't be a part of cancel culture because I'll probably end up getting my ass canceled. This man is clearly drunk. He's saying certain stuff to you that's threatening. One thing I know, I may can cuss and holler and scream and probably argue, whatever. I know I can't beat no man's ass. So at a certain point, when I realize this shit got too heated, let me just shut up and be quiet. Let me just chill out. I don't have to win
And
this
will you
battle.
be slowly plotting your way on getting out of it?
I would have probably left that night. I probably would have just left in my pants
You
and
can't
shirt
do nothing.
and
I get
shoes.
what you're saying, but it's hard to do something
It
cold
is hard
turkey.
to,
That's not
it is, but no, I don't know. I'll kill you and
because you'll
fuck you
still
and
come
that baby.
back.
I'll kill that fucking baby. I'm gone tonight. I'm scared to death. Like I'm gone tonight. I'm trying to look up some women's shelters. I don't know what I'm finna do. We finna sleep in our car somewhere. We finna it's finna be a escape. I'm finna get an Airbnb in San Antonio. We in Denver. I don't know. I gotta hell no. That shit there.
Yeah,
And
you got to be smart. A
and
lot
that's
of
like
women
her
don't have.
content a little bit, and that's kind of weirding me out. It's not her content, it's awareness content, but she's recording him. The phone is on the ground, she's in her underwear, and she's recording. The phone is down, and he's saying, she like, you're abusive. He like, say I'm abusive again. Say I'm fucking abusive again. And she don't say nothing for a minute. And then she kind of hype it back up. Girl, be quiet. Like, why you go? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Not that she's doing it on purpose, but
Is she doing that on purpose?
I don't know. You
Well, what
gotta
it
watch
is,
it.
I
It's not
think
purpose.
she's
It's just
doing
like
it
it's
for
like to increase it to
content.
get the case. Yeah. I don't think
For
Yeah.
content. I don't
likes
even
and
no,
views.
I don't
She
even think
think
it's for the
now,
likes and views. No shade.
what
I think
Anthony's
it's like,
saying, she using this for her case. So
yeah,
if
like
she's doing it like that, I get it. It's on
yeah.
video and I'm making you say certain things.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, you know it's recording and he doesn't. So I don't know what y'all true dynamic is outside of this recording. Yes, baby. You're recording, and he don't know you're recording. He may be being his natural self. You are getting the
Wait,
footage you
and you
need for.
baiting him.
You're baiting him. That's the word I'm looking for. You're baiting him. So yeah, it's just like you still putting your kid in danger, you still putting yourself in danger, you still kind of like fucking around, dude. Like when you could just
You pouring gas on a hot fire.
you are. And I never blame the woman, but that is she was baiting.
Mm.
She was baiting. Like I need you to say certain things, I need you to do certain things. I
Why
got
you would
this
never
recording
blame a
going.
woman? They
I don't
fuck up too.
no. I don't mean I meant in her situation of him, because he was a narcissistic asshole. For you to come in and say you'll hurt my 13-year-old because he's laying in the bed with me, his mother, watching a movie.
Well,
There's
number
something
one,
wrong with
y'all,
that man.
what I learned about that is we don't know, because a lot of those single mothers allow the sons and sometimes the daughters to disrespect the new man in their lives. And that
But
makes him not care about
as your new man,
them
I will
kids.
leave. As your new man, I leave. Because if I want to love you and love your and love your children, and I want us to become a family, and you allow them to disrespect me, then I will leave. You'll have to learn
But
that the hard
see,
way.
what happens in
I'm not
that?
going to be abusing your son to make a
Well, what
point.
happens in that situation a lot of times, the disrespect didn't start until years within that relationship. Like say when they met, that
Nah,
child was probably 13 years old, 12 years old.
that's when they started
And
being
when they become
disrespectful.
16, you know, or let's say maybe he was 9 or whatever, but when they become a certain age, they playing ball, they like they say when we were growing up, they used to say we were smelling our nuts, you know what I'm saying, smelling yourself. And she's not, like he might say, hey, go in there and wash the dishes. You ain't my daddy. But he starts saying that type of stuff 3, 4, 5 years into the relationship. So the man's in love. He feels part of the household. So now he go in
He's,
there and say, hey, you need to go talk
he's
to
in,
Jeremy. I told him to wash the dishes. And he just looked at me crazy, told me I ain't his dad. And then she don't do nothing about it.
yeah,
So
he's
that
invested. He's
creates a
invested now.
problem between
He's
Jeremy and
invested.
that guy.
You got to have
So a
unity.
lot of times the parent, even vice versa, when men do that to the stepmom or the new lady that's gonna be in their lives, the mother figure, that creates problems. So it just that he just didn't wake up hating the 13-year-old son. It was something that went down that made him come in there and say that.
But you got to have
Not
unity.
saying that it's right, but we don't, like you said about them videos when we be posting some of the videos, you need to go back to see how did he get to that point of the video that we are seeing.
Yeah,
That guy,
because
that kid had
I
to be
don't know the full story
disrespectful.
on that, and it's us against him because he's the
Right.
aggressor. He's making the threats. He's saying the ugly stuff. When he said, "I kill you and that baby," he lost whatever
Now the baby
credibility
part,
he could have had.
he'll say stuff like that just to get in her head. I don't believe he actually harmed the baby.
But still, down there, you
Um,
don't say all that. That's
you
abuse.
don't
That's just
supposed
too
to
much.
say it, but I
Ain't
can
no
see
buts to
where he
that.
can.
That's kind of crazy. There ain't no buts to that. But I
Yeah,
killed you and that baby.
yeah, he didn't mean that. He was just angry. Fuck you and that damn baby, because she
No, he
trying to
didn't say
protect the
fuck.
baby,
He said, "I'll kill you and I'll kill that baby." Actually, he
Like I
didn't even.
say, a lot of
AJ,
times people say stuff like
he didn't
that to
even
get
say
under
I'll
your
kill
skin.
you. He didn't even say I'll
That was
kill
a
you. He said I'll
trigger
kill that
to
fucking
get under
baby.
her skin. I don't believe he'll hurt the baby.
So you think that was just a
That's weird,
Is
reactionary
it
Black.
his
act?
Like hell
baby?
no. You don't know what a person to do.
That's
If you'll
that's
say some
just a
shit
I
like that,
don't
you
know.
reactionary
would
I
do
don't
attack.
it.
think.
If my grandmama said, if you let it cross your teeth, it'll cross your mind.
No,
Cause
I mean,
I don't see how we get into an argument and you say I'll kill the baby. Like that's
it's
wild.
it's it's called, and
It's
like I
too
said, the
far
reason
fetched.
I'm saying what I'm saying is I went through this in
Not
psychology class.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'll break your neck.
it's
Okay, that's
psychology
valid.
class. It taught us that men, alpha men, men by nature, are men that grew up getting the utmost respect. He's dominant. So they say whatever as a defense mechanism. And they compared it to like a skunk spraying his thing or a porcupine, It's
Well,
a
in my opinion,
defense.
that wasn't a dominant move. That was a bitch move.
I get what you're saying in reality and street
Because
terms.
dominant to
But
me is like I like buck at you, I'll threaten you. To threaten
mm-mm.
to harm an innocent baby and kill an innocent
Well,
baby
like I
because you know
say, it
that would
wasn't
hurt.
nasty. It could
Okay,
have been a
no,
situation
take
where
that
it
back over there. Take that back over
wasn't really aimed to hurt the baby. He's saying that to hurt her. Just like, say, if you just got a brand new car and you talk to your friend girls, you love that car, or you bragging on your new job. That man may say, because it's his defense mechanism and you treat him like he's nothing because you got the car, you got the job, he might say, fuck you in that damn car. I'll fuck you in that car. I'll drive that car into the motherfucking river with you in it. That's a defense mechanism
Get
because
what
of
you
how
saying.
you're making him feel. Not that he'll actually
And
do
he
it,
don't
but
know
he's
how to
trying to
Nothing,
say
impregnate
whatever
his
he can
kid.
say
none of that
to
compares
hurt
to
you.
I will kill that baby.
He trying to
They
get a
say
None
whatever
of
reaction.
they
that
can
compares.
say
What
None of
to
that
Black is
hurt
compares
you.
to
saying, he
that.
just trying. What Black is saying, and
He's
he's
just
just
saying
trying
what
to
he
get.
needs to say to
He's
hurt her.
just trying to get a reaction.
Right.
He's trying to get a reaction. However,
A reaction.
what if a chick told you, motherfucker, you do some shit like that again, I'll kill you or your motherfucking son, or I'll kill your son. You know what I'm saying? You
Because I keep
may
That's
adding
just
her.
I mean,
hold
attitude.
on,
it's
hold
time
on.
to get
You
out.
may
It's time
hold,
to get
hold,
out of it.
hold
Yeah.
on.
But on the same note,
You may disbelieve it, but you'll never be able to look at her the same way no more.
right. But
See, it's
Because I
certain
keep
shit that
adding
should
her.
never.
He did not say her. He
It's
said,
certain
fuck
shit
that
that
baby.
should
She
never
said,
be
fuck that
said.
baby, so I kill that baby.
It's
He
just
didn't even mention
it's
her.
just it's just certain
right,
shit.
because he knows she loved the baby. Like
It's
if
But
you
their
had
that's
a
his
dog
baby.
that you
baby.
crazy
Is
about,
the
That's
baby
you
his
got
crazy.
a
baby
dog
though?
that
It's
you
his
crazy about
baby.
and you don't have kids.
But
Let's just say you
is it
can't
his
have
baby?
kids and you
What
have an
if it's
His
his
emotional
baby
baby?
too.
support dog.
What if it's his
If that
baby
guy
too?
know you
It
crazy
is
about
his
that
baby,
dog,
AJ. It's
he
his
gonna say,
baby.
I'll kill that dog. You gonna come back home and that dog will be hanging out there by a damn tree. They're saying whatever they can to hurt you because they're hurt. That's why
Yeah,
you hear the phrase hurt people hurt people. He's trying to get up under her skin,
yeah,
because if he been threatening her for all this time and ain't never done shit, I'm just saying. But I get what you're saying. Anything they say, especially these days, with everybody being mental health and all that shit, emotional and fucked up, get out. But
yeah,
he's saying all of that to hurt her because he's saying this and that. And I just like the guy who will say, I'm gonna leave.
That don't
Like
still make it
I got
not
a couple that
toxic,
I was
Black.
counseling
It's
down
still
here.
toxic that he
It's
said that. It's
toxic,
still toxic.
right?
Yeah.
And I told that guy, okay, they when we first met them, lovely couple from Detroit. They love each other, you know. They was inspirational, you know. And when they got married, things went south, and they kept getting into it. So she started working at this place and started hanging around. Okay, so they were from Detroit. So they wasn't from here. So they only hung with each other. They went place together 24 hours with each other. She got a job. She started hanging with younger girls and trying to hang out and be with them, though she was married. And they got into it. And so it kept falling out, arguing. She started sneaking around and all that stuff with guys that them younger girls were putting on, the managers and all that stuff up on the job. Y'all know how it goes down. And so he started feeling some type of way. Number one, because his best friend, because they came down together, and for 3-4 years, it was just them. And now she's working at a big place where she's
and
around
go
a whole lot of people,
and going
and
out
and
all the
and now
time
she's
without
treating him
him,
like he ain't shit,
and
and
going out without him.
going out without him, lying to him. Like, I'm gonna tell you one incident, I'm gonna get to my point. They had a party going on that the guy that he uh felt like she was messing with, because he was texting her all times of night, um saying different things that he felt like a manager or a supervisor shouldn't be texting, saying like where he at and all that type of stuff. So he threw a party, and she was going to the party. She had already got her outfit and everything to go to the party, didn't tell him nothing about it. And then the week of the party, like the party was that Friday night, that Tuesday she gonna say, I don't even think I'm gonna go. I don't even think I'm gonna go to this party. They want me to go to this party. I don't even think I want to go. But he was at the house when her package came with her outfit in, and so she had already ordered the outfit. She just didn't want him to know she was going, because she didn't want him to go, because the guy she was messing with, it was his party. So when they was going through their thing, when he was talking about the text messages, that's when they was talking to us. And I told him, when he seen her sexting, that he lost his girl. And he was talking like, man, I could just leave. I could just leave. So when he caught her again texting, I told him, then you say you could leave and go back? He said, yeah. I said, man, I think it's time for you to go and leave, because this her second, third time you catch her, she not gonna stop. And obviously she not feeling you like she once did. He got mad at me, blocked me, you know, stopped talking to me, blocked me in his phone like a little old bitch. But I told him to get away. So I kept telling him, if you got a beater, you don't need her. So next thing you know, she come calling. He didn't put his hands on her. He didn't dot her eye. He didn't slammed her. He didn't, you know. And I was like, he putting his hands on you. You need to get out of that. So it just kept going and going and going and going and going. So he in jail now. You know what I'm saying? And now she with somebody else within a matter of 5 months. So it's like, you know, he done wrecked the car. He done just done a whole lot of whole shit, when if he cared anything about himself, he let himself go, because he was so wrapped up into her. And it was gonna get to the point, before he went to jail, I felt like he was getting to the point where he was gonna unalive her and possibly unalive himself, because he wasn't happy with himself anymore. And it was one of those, if I can't have you, nobody will. And I think they was getting to that. But he's
And a
in
lot of them feel
locked
like
up
that.
now, from what I'm
I can't have
understanding.
you.
But if he's still around here and he get out and she got somebody else in that house, y'all gonna be seeing that shit on First 48, and I'm gonna be like, that was the people I was talking about. It's
A
hella
lot of them,
toxic.
a lot of them
There's
be
something
feeling like,
about
if I
getting
can't
married.
have you, can't nobody have you.
Yeah. And then it turns into, The I don't want you and I don't want nobody else to have you either.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and look,
saying?
ain't nobody else gonna want you.
Right. Right. So it's crazy, but
We see the
when you get
warning
married,
signs. We ignore the red flags all the time.
you ignore
I was on TikTok earlier. It's a man on TikTok giving advice to women about dating other men. So it's this woman on there. She's asking a question about a man who clearly told her, "Hey, I like you. I even love you." He woo woo woo, and he Jeffrey Osborne woo woo wooing to her, right? And
them.
and she makes it, yeah.
Anthony don't know nothing about that.
But then tell her, I don't want no serious. I'm just doing. We just doing. You know what I'm saying? And so she want to know what she should do. Girl, what? You gotta ask.
People lonely, AJ. And like I said, this is a totally different topic. But inbox me that because that's a that situation. Women lonely and they putting up with a whole lot of shit now. That piece of man is better than no
Oh,
man holds so steady today. So that's why she
wow.
wondering what should she do. And then he know. Because like we said last week, it's what 8, 10, 15 women to one man because either they gay, in jail, or they dead.
Well, they got the AIDS.
Are they sick?
Or they
Dang.
already got somebody. They already
Are they
married.
married?
Yeah,
I
I ain't
already
thinking
got
about that.
somebody.
Hey,
So it's a very small pool of men
You ever seen Little
out there.
Housewives? Not the AIDS.
The
not the
AIDS.
A.
Y'all crazy. They sick. Sick. Syphilis getting them down.
That's
And
Corey
herpes.
Holcomb.
Girl, every time
Oh,
I look
herpes.
up on,
Herpes is what I
on
meant to say
social media,
actually, but
herpes
yeah,
getting them now.
the
That's
herpes is what I meant to say.
that's
Herpes
It,
killing people?
HIV
that's
and
Corey
herpes
Man,
they
no,
Holcomb.
killing
everybody
people,
get it. It ain't killing them,
and
but
they walking
everybody
around with it
getting
Oh,
it.
like it's normal. Almost like, okay,
yeah.
I got it, you got it, we got it, we cool. It's like it's the
Yeah,
weirdest
it's a
thing
girl that
After
went
Uster, it
a
is.
girl from
After
Bastrop
Uster.
because they got
went
them.
live went live
Not
2 weeks
after
ago and had to let everybody know she had herpes because the guy she got it from started telling people. So she ended up posting her little results online and saying yes she
Live
got it
chart.
and whoop whoop yada yada.
I
But what's
mean,
crazy is
that's
They
life though. You can be in a and you that's one of the consequences of promiscuity or unprotected sex, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
That's a
because
I
hookup
get
culture
consequence.
is so
it
popular now.
is. That's what I'm
That's
gonna.
a
But it's
consequence though.
but hookup cultures used to condoms used to be like if you had condoms that was like important.
No glove, no love.
Yeah, it was important.
No sex
Folks
without
now,
the latex.
yeah, folks do not use protection today. It's everybody raw, 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 raw,
That's the
raw.
craziest
Hell no.
thing.
Man, I never seen it.
I was on the most strongest birth control and still was like, no, we need a rubber. Like I can't even. Yeah, like
Right.
it just
Cause
hell
it's
no.
more than a baby, baby. It's more than a
Yeah.
baby out here.
Hey,
Oh
Angela,
man,
that was
like I
Corey
said,
Holcomb.
that's a tight
That
topic.
was
But
Corey
yeah,
Holcomb. That was
they
Corey
doing
Holcomb.
it.
Said that joke. He said about the girl who had the miscarriage in the bathroom.
That baby run down to her to the bye, daddy.
Not, not the baby.
So, yeah, acting like you said. It told
Yeah, not the baby.
told the fetus run her down. It told the bye, daddy. Bye, motherfucker. I don't know you. Hell nah, I just
Yeah,
nah.
Austin, he back on the line. But yeah,
That sound funny, cause Corey Holcomb funny.
Yeah, he's stupid, man. I see him all the time.
He
I
just
seen him
got
about
into it
three.
with somebody.
I done seen him about 3 times.
he's staying to it.
I broke up behind Corey Holcomb.
No,
Why?
you didn't.
Yep. Well, it was
You gotta tell the story.
no. So I mean, I went to see him live, and
You had your side piece with
I did.
you.
He had
And
the what side piece with it?
yep. And
Hey, cause he said he got side piece T-shirts. He sell them.
and so I was on the phone coming back on the phone with my girl coming back, but my other girl was sitting in the car chilling. And so we got to talking about Corey Holcomb.
Yeah,
And so and some of the stuff that he be saying.
yeah.
And then she got to the point, she said, "You probably got bitch put you right now." And a girl said, "And he does."
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, she knows she was a side piece from the get go, though. See,
Yeah.
unless you didn't tell her.
Yeah,
she
but the
was a
side piece they was you don't get Austin and his side when he used to get the side pieces. He treated them just as good, if not better than what he had in the house.
I could believe that, but did they know they was a side piece?
Yeah, they knew.
Yeah, because he let them know up front he had somebody.
Yeah, I don't lie about it. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way.
But
but that's just his
Hey,
nature. He gonna treat them nice, and
that's
they
the way
feel
I was.
they get
Still
comfortable
over
with
there
that.
cutting grass at the side piece house,
Oh, I ain't
fixing
cutting
on
no
some
grass.
shit. Oh,
No, I ain't doing all that. But they were treated nice, well.
Yeah,
So
Because I was after the same thing, hell, and that's if it's treated with respect, it's good. It's just that when she want the main woman spot, that's when the shit become a problem.
exactly. And I ran into that.
Yeah, that's what I ran into a lot. You want to be number one,
said a lot.
you ain't finna be number one. It's
no.
already established. You number two.
And I mean, and number one was already on the timeline. Her time was running out anyway.
Yeah.
Right. That's why the other one felt so comfortable to say, and Doug, he had already told him that we ain't rocking that solid shit. I ain't thinking about her.
But hey,
You know.
ain't it funny though, Austin, though, is that number two always think you gon' now that if you get free, they next. No, you
Nope.
ain't finna be
And
next.
as
But
well,
why would you, as a number two, why would I want you? You cheated on her.
My
But
phone died.
hey,
Soon as
here's the
Austin
thing.
got on her high sign and line, my phone wanna die. I missed the whole story.
Sorry to hear that. But here's the thing.
Wow.
When number two, even though she sees that, even though she or he, whichever one they fall into, they always think that they're not gonna do that to me because I can change them.
Yeah.
But why would you think that?
no, the
Because
difference too,
everybody think they're better
it
than the
depends
next
on how
other
you
person.
get that person.
Because they feel like
The
they
number
That's what
understand
the
two,
you.
old people
number
say. How
two can
you get them is
actually
how you
get
lose them.
number two can get number one spot if she was single
And then
when
she
they
gonna end
met.
up being in number one position when he go get another number two. Cause you lose them how you got them too. You lose them
Not
how you
necessarily.
lost them,
It just
and you
depends. That ain't
how you get them is how you lose
It do
them.
how you
depend
get
because
them is
some number
how.
twos
It's a
end up
lot of
coming up.
times how you lose them, but it depends on what stage of the relationship you're in. Just like a lot of people know relationships are dead and they just in them. And when they meet someone that's single, that they're feeling, they liking, for real,
I
it's
don't like
different.
that because you're not being upfront though, because you're not saying, "Hey, I'm in a relationship." You out
No.
here, but you out here
Anybody we
like
talk
you
to,
single.
we always let them know we in a relationship
I'm
or we have
I'm
a
not.
situation.
See, here's my thing: is I don't want to lie to you and say
Right.
I'm not, because when I tell you I can't make it,
I can't make it.
I can't make it. You
Yeah.
already know. So
Right.
don't start
Up
crying,
front.
hollering, whatever. You know what time it is. Go on, go out with what's his name. I can't make it tonight.
I never tried to make number two number one. If I broke up with number one, number two we still just kicking it. I didn't want her to be no. I know too much. I don't want her to be number one.
Kirk, the thing is, all of them they all were number twos, and they just didn't know it.
There you go.
The only time number one came in the picture is right now. So everybody was playing number two.
And usually you decide, like most of the time when I was with a girl, I could decide right away how far it's going. I'm talking about right
Right.
away. Like, okay, I see what it's gonna be. And it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. She'll have to pull a rabbit out of her asshole for something to be different. That was it.
Well, I mean,
You know.
So
and
she was
Black
the one I stand. You weren't going back for leftover seconds.
No, that's it.
and Black could
But
tell
see,
you, I was changing women every 90 to 120 days.
but they was treated well though. I mean, anybody that I fool with, they got treated nicely. You know. But
I was
then
just
they want
asking.
it all the time though. See,
Yeah.
you know, they can't deal with that part time shit. Like on Valentine's Day when you can't be there, they mad
Right.
now.
That's why I say the 15 is side piece day.
There you go.
Right. You get your shit on the 13th or the 15th.
Man.
Yeah, and it just determines how well you like them. They're gonna get fresh flowers or dead flowers, whichever one comes out.
Oh, you said no, they don't be dead on the 15th. They still be pretty good. They just be reduced.
And they be a little cheaper.
Full
Yeah,
price or reduced.
that's the
Yeah, they
best
be a
time to
little
give 'em.
cheaper. Peep this one, y'all.
Affection had ended in a violent tragedy that no one saw coming.
You ready?
Now, this is why I say, like the group that I was just telling y'all about, when they got married, things went south. It's just something about certain people or couples that date for a long, long time. When they get married, things just a lot of times it just don't go right. But peep this one. This was crazy right here.
Affection had ended in a violent tragedy that no one saw coming.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Am I?
Birthday weekend.
The couple that had once seemed inseparable, who had shared their love so publicly and proudly, had now become another heartbreaking example of how domestic strife, if left unchecked and unaddressed, could spiral into something deadly and irreversible. News of Shaterica and Tracy's deaths spread quickly and shockingly through their community and beyond.
And an apparent murder-suicide took place Sunday morning, sending shockwaves through the city. Alexandria police say at around 4:30 a.m., they responded to a domestic disturbance in the 5900 block of Ronmar Drive. Two bodies were discovered upon arrival, 38-year-old Shaterica Smith and 42-year-old Tracy Johnson.
Authorities say it appears that both died from gunshot wounds, but that Johnson's appeared to be self-inflicted. They are investigating this incident as an apparent murder-suicide. APD asked anyone with information about this incident to contact them at the number on your screen.
Friends and family were left grappling with the devastating news, unable to comprehend how things had escalated so quickly and violently. How could the man who once seemed so loving, caring, and attentive be capable of such horrific violence? And how could Shaterica, whose life had been full of so much joy, light, and promise, be taken so tragically and senselessly? As the investigation unfolded over the following days, authorities began to piece together the events leading up to the tragic shooting incident. They uncovered a relationship that had behind closed doors been marred by jealousy, control, manipulation, and emotional turmoil. Despite the outward appearances of a perfect marriage that everyone admired, Tracy had been hiding deep-seated insecurities and issues that had finally reached a breaking point. The authorities speculated that Shaterica's growing independence, her frequent outings with friends, and her active social media presence had triggered Tracy's feelings of inadequacy and loss of control. The very things that had once drawn him to her initially, her bold, confident personality as a woman who loved to party, travel, and embrace life fully, were now the sources of his jealousy, resentment, and frustration. But despite their troubled marriage and the challenges they faced, Shaterica still believed in their love and commitment. She had still hoped that things would work out eventually, that their bond would survive the strain and difficulties. She believed in the man she had married, hoping that he could overcome his insecurities and issues. Unfortunately, Tracy's inability to cope with his emotions and feelings led to his tragic actions, forever altering the lives of everyone who loved Shaterica and Tracy deeply.
I don't know why. I mean, she seen the signs, they was getting into it. Maybe she just wanted to get married, or maybe she thought that they would he'll
Change.
outgrow it. I don't know.
Marriage would
But she
change.
didn't get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
it, you know.
That was a
Mm.
case similar to that where this chick, she's messing with this older guy. He was well established, and everybody loved him in the community. He did a lot for the community. He had a lot of businesses and whatever. And she fell in love with him, but he had a wife, and he wasn't gonna never leave his wife. So she found somebody else and married that dude. That dude, that old head she was kicking it with. He had bought a crib, and they kept going on and off. Get together, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. She gave him an ultimatum: you either gonna be with me or you're gonna be with your wife. He chose his wife. So on the day she got married, he pulled up to the wedding and shot her like 7 or 8 times. Now when he went to jail, he actually got only like 10 years. And because he was so established in the community, he pled guilty to secondary manslaughter, and he got 10 years. But he just couldn't deal with her marrying somebody else.
And he had a whole wife.
And he already had a wife. It's like, man, this dude's out here be simping, man. Why would you buy a side piece of house? You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, you know, granddads and great granddads and all them was doing that back in the gap.
Yeah.
But everybody understood the assignment back then.
But they side piece was loyal like a wife.
Right.
Yeah,
They had 2 homes basically.
that's true. Well, it ain't that no more.
The side bitch wasn't there for the move another Johnny in the house.
Yeah, I just don't understand how a person can be so weak-minded that they can't allow someone else to just move on.
I don't get that either. No, the
Accept
reason
the
I feel like it's
rejection.
that person don't love themselves. Or they're not confident in themselves. And they
Well,
allow themselves to put their all in that one person.
well, scientists did a study. They said that the emotion that a person go through from love is equal to being hooked on crack.
Mm.
And it's
The
like,
endorphins then
yeah,
and
the
probably
endorphins.
hormones that it release.
There you go. It's like as much as you don't want to feel that hurt, you can't help it. You know what I'm saying? And people
But see,
react.
in his case, I can see you walk up, you get off work early, and you catch somebody knee deep in your woman and you snap,
I
or
can't
vice versa. You
see
come home and
it.
you catch some woman riding, your husband, and you thought he was
Got it.
faithful. We ain't talking about he done slept with Shirley Ann and Lisa and Sheila. We talking about you thinking you are the only one in his world, and then you walk
Yeah,
up and catch that, you snap. We get that. But when you know that person is out there doing them, I'll never understand that.
right, right.
I never
Even
understand.
I mean, even with that, I just don't understand how you just get to the point where you be like, I can't get nobody else, so I'm just
We'll
gonna take the person out.
understand that because we did most of the breakups. We didn't care. We'll get unhappy or see something in a relationship and we automatically shut down. So majority of the relationships that Austin and I were in, we broke it off.
Well, that's
And
the
so
strange part for me.
you got to put yourself in that. Well, we can't put ourselves in, but you got to try to see it from that lens of that person who say, I can't live without you. I love you to death. I can't live without you. You're my world. You're my everything. And that's where a lot of men fuck up at, and women too, by putting their all in a person, in man. Man will disappoint you. Man will let you down.
Let that lady sit here on that move.
Yeah, I can't understand that either though. Like, if you got that one, you could get another one. It's just weird.
Especially now. And it seems like the guys are more now unaliving their mates than ever before. And I'm like, I'm not getting it because there's so many out there. I don't get it.
But it be some of these good looking brothers, man. I'm talking about who got their shit together, man, and they snap and kill a woman, and now they watching another nigga's clothes in jail.
You know,
and watching another nigga with their woman.
Well, the thing is, even if you're rich, successful, you're handsome, nice looking, or whatever, there's always some insecurities with a lot of people, especially when you get to that status, because then you feel like you can't trust anyone, and they just using you for your money, and then your ego sets in, and how could this person do this to me? I look like this, and I'm this, and I got this. And so it tears away at their emotions and their ego.
It brings them down off that pedestal.
Their self-esteem, and it just tears them down to the point where it deteriorates their mental.
Everybody telling them how great they are, see?
And it's hell out here. So you literally have to get in relationships protecting your heart. No feelings. You can't get in the one, in the relationships with your heart wide open, running through the daisies and the tulips in slow motion. You can't, the new generation can't do that, man. Because it's so many social media. I don't know. It's just so much messing everything up now. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, this social media shit's hell. Now, ladies, even though we've been watching videos about the men doing what they doing, and then I just read on that TikTok that Anthony turned us on to with that girl that's trying to get away from the guy. She posted on there, don't date men. Y'all mess around and try to date the women, and women worse than men. Check this out.
An 18-year-old was unalived by her 19-year-old girlfriend, all because she blocked her on TikTok. On January 6, 2026, police reported to a shooting that happened around 2 p.m. on the 1700 block of Columbus Dunn Drive in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. When they got there, they found one victim suffering from GSW. Allegedly, 19-year-old Paulasia Banks went to her girlfriend's house, 18-year-old Cassidy Jackson, but she didn't go alone. She went with two other men. Paulasia knocked on the door. When Cassidy opened the door, all three of them forced themselves into the house. Paulasia then asked Cassidy why did she block her on TikTok and why she wasn't answering the phone. Things got a little physical between the two women. Cassidy was then able to force Paulasia out the house along with the two men. But instead of Paulasia leaving peacefully with the two other men, she decided to shoot through the door. Unfortunately, Cassidy was hit and unalived. Paulasia turned herself in. She's being charged with murder and she's being held without bond. People need to realize that social media is not real. You need to know the difference between the internet and real life. She literally just threw her life away, took somebody else's life just because she got blocked on TikTok.
She should have known something was gonna happen in the first place.
I'd be scared of her ass.
Yeah, that be look crazy, don't she?
She look like a bank robber, man. Fuck all that.
What the bank?
Man, look.
What the bank robber look like?
That bitch just look. That bitch just.
I don't know why that was funny.
That bitch just robbed the liquor store. Fuck all that.
Yeah, that hoe like a stick 'em up
I,
ass bitch.
I don't get it,
No, but we
but
talked about this one time. Them lesbians are they have out of LGBTQA LMNOP, the lesbians have the highest murder rate, the highest domestic violence murder rate. They kill each other a lot.
Well, if you
yeah.
get
So
bitches
I'm
that
like,
like Paul,
why
I just
are
watched
And
women
that one with
trying
another
that
be
to,
like
woman.
you know what I'm
after you
saying,
done went.
brag on trying to be in that when they 4 times as jealous as a man because they have to make sure you
Yeah,
ain't trying to go back to go
yeah,
back to strictly dickly. Then they trying to make sure ain't no other woman checking you out and you ain't
woman.
checking out
Yeah,
another woman. They have more things to worry about
But what's
than that
crazy?
man, that monogamous man.
when you
And
putting them,
they beat the hell out of each other. They feel like we both women, we can fight each other. That's still domestic violence.
yeah.
That
They
be them,
think it's
that
okay.
be them cat
They think it's a
pheromones.
pass. We both girls, so we can sit up and fight. Hell
Now it
no.
be them menstrual cycles syncing up.
Bluetooth it together and
I
shit.
had a cousin. My cousin was unalived by her girlfriend. She stabbed her in her heart with a butcher knife.
Oh, that's too much. Jesus Christ.
man, when you
Yeah,
get
them
them
lesbians will
bitches look
kill
like
each other.
parlays, you get them garbage collectors look like parlays, man. Anything like that.
And they be obsessed with each other real quick. Like they be making fun of that. Like, oh y'all moving like lesbians. Them hoes will be dating for a week, moved in on that third week, and locked in on that month,
Man,
fighting and shit.
that broad a step to the hardest criminal, man. You could tell. She look like she ain't got no fear. Like,
The bank robber looking lady.
yeah,
What
This
do a
that's
bank
Elizabeth
robber
parlays.
look like? I'm curious.
But no, it's another one. A story that lady was making her girlfriend jealous. The girlfriend and her broke up. She making the girlfriend jealous, lying like the neighbor downstairs is her new boo. They going after the neighbor got a boyfriend. This just my neighbor. We going out for drinks, happy hour. We run to the store together, go get a bottle, chill. She's taking pictures of this woman in the passenger side, like, yeah, moving on real fast. Ain't worried about you, da da da. She go in the house and leave the neighbor in the car to go get some in her house. The ex-girlfriend that pulled up on the neighbor, shot the neighbor up, shot her up. The woman lived. The other lady got 25 years to life. Shot that woman up. That woman said, I had no idea this girl posted me on her Facebook, on her Instagram, everything like I'm her new woman
And they
to
wasn't even
make her
kicking it
bitch
like that.
jealous.
And they wasn't even kicking it like that.
No, that lady said that lady started feeling her with that hot shit. She was trying to get out that seatbelt. The seatbelt was stuck. That girl just kept shooting, kept shooting, kept shooting. She had shot her 8 times.
That's what happened
Wow.
when you share panties.
What happened now?
I said that's what happened when you share panties.
Yeah.
That must be some
Okay.
Louisiana hoodoo shit. You ain't supposed to be sharing panties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Crazy. Like I said, we'll
We just
never
gotta be
understand it
careful.
because once you act funny or say a certain thing, we kind of get into a withdrawal. And we understand that it's on to the next. A lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah. And after my little situation, when my homegirl did what she did, it was hard for me to deal with relationships and anybody that said anything towards
Being in a
unaliving
relationship.
themselves or dealing
What
or
your
hurting
homegirl do to
me.
you? Did I miss
I,
it?
I can't talk about that. I can't do that. I
Oh.
can't talk about it no more. I told a story earlier and I had to get off for a while. I can't talk about it. But
Oh, okay, I can go listen to it.
yeah, so after that occurred, that just messed me up with a whole bunch of relationships.
So you went without dating for a while, or you just wasn't into it?
I dated, but
It wasn't
and
no
that's the reason.
it wasn't
And
no
I
substance.
think that was more the reason why I switched women so much, because when they started to get vulnerable and start
Get
talking,
feelings, you leave them.
yeah, because I went back to that time period when that happened, and just thought about not being able to trust anybody and a whole bunch of stuff. It just kind of
Right.
messed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through
It's
that.
funny what molds us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's something we have to look deep to find out why we a certain way. And I had that conversation with my son earlier. That's why I got on late. What is it that you went through in your childhood that molded you into being a certain way? I know when I was a serial cheater, when I was just really out there just running through women, my the main reason I think I was that way was because you know I I never had role models in my life that told me that this is the wrong thing to do. Every male that I met had a wife and a mistress. Everybody, I'm talking about uncles, friends, cousins,
Neighbors.
neighbors. It was just the thing to do. So I fell right into that system because I didn't understand the damage that it created, not for just her, but from my own self. And the damage that it caused me is that it made me not be able to see the value in what I had. I start comparing what I had to everything that I was doing out in the streets and saying that, well, my wife don't do this and my wife don't do that. Well, maybe I didn't invest in my wife the way that I was investing in these other side chicks. You know what I'm saying? And
If you had to water the grass.
Well,
right,
yeah,
it
and,
it it, it
that's why.
damages your view. It's just like if your woman make the best burger in the world, right? You love her hamburgers, right? You don't know no different till you go eat somebody else's hamburger. Now all of a sudden, hers don't taste as good in your mind.
Right.
Or maybe that one over there tastes a little bit better. So you think you miss them out.
But
So you
that's what
start
cheating always come down to, just trying something new.
right. And
Yeah,
so
and
Something
that's
new,
why.
something fresh, something different for a
that's
second.
why that's why the creativity is important in your relationship because
And
Something different, something new.
it will become stagnant.
That's
You
how
know
that's
what I'm
how
saying?
that's how a lot of people that be cheating, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long, long time, it be just something new. It don't be nothing important. It don't be nothing that like, oh, this woman really attracts my heart. It just be something new.
That's all it is. It's just something different. That's all it is. But
I
you
think
don't see you don't
that's
see
when you're
how it's
young.
affected you.
When you pass 30 and you've been sexually active, something new. I think that should be by a choice thing when you 30, 35.
I
20
think it's
year
always
olds,
by
maybe
choice, no
20
matter
to
what age.
35, maybe something new. But after that, shit, how much
I
new
think at
sex you can
any
get?
age, I think at any age it's a choice. It ain't the best choice, but I feel like at any age it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a
You still,
choice.
yeah, you
It's
still
definitely
making
a
a
choice when
choice.
you know better and you're doing better, is what I'm saying.
Right.
You chose to do that.
Yeah.
Wanting to try something new and you only had three guys in your whole life and you hanging around a bunch of hoes bragging about having multiple guys and doing different ways and anal and all that crap and you never tried it. Uh
It
yeah,
might provoke you.
naiveness, you want to try
Provoke you about
something
it.
new. But I just feel like once you kind of been there, done that, and know what's going on, I feel like that all that shit's by choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But I get it.
that's
You
why
know what I'm
y'all
saying?
King James Bible talk about not having sex until you're married.
But you got to know who you are, though. See,
That's the key. The key point to anything surviving in this life and not getting gobbled up by the world is to know thyself and to love thyself.
there you
If you
go.
don't, you're a lost son of a bitch, and you gonna fall
Well,
and you know,
you'll never find fulfillment.
yeah, you're gonna get lost in the sauce.
That'll be the thing. You'll never find fulfillment. You
Mm-mm.
know, you get these guys, man. Just say they get a new woman, right? They basically got a blank canvas, man. You can do whatever you want to do. and they damaged that. They fucked that up trying to manipulate it and change it. There's a way to nurture any relationship. You know,
Yeah.
you
And for
don't
y'all to
know.
say, and then the people who say it's boring and they need something new, you not with your person. So if you ever think that, start thinking on how you can get out that shit. Because
Yeah,
that ain't you. Because if it's your person, every day y'all touch each other, it could be different.
there you go.
Because you have
If
to
that's
watch
your person. Now,
grass.
if you
That be the
bored
issue.
with that person, oh, I'm tired of doing missionary. I'm tired of doing that. We can't do what we saw on this and that, you know.
But it's so man, there's so many techniques. It's so much stuff out there, man, that you can share with your partner. You just have to have an open mind. You don't have to be. You can be
Going over to
everything.
somebody else. Because I don't want
Every
that other person catching feelings for me.
the
And
thing
I
is,
don't want that other person.
yeah, you don't want to live with that guilt where you got them over there fucked up, and you knowing
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be with them.
And
See, you
then
got to live with
I
that.
was never
I don't
a
want the
because I've
text
never wanted
messages
I've never wanted no one to be able to throw that in my man's face that I've had your woman, like that I've slept with your woman, like I've been with your baby mama. That ain't never been
Oh
a
shit,
thing.
Anthony got respect for herself.
I'm finna holler.
The hell?
You always trying. You always finna get toxic. We were doing
Oh
just fine.
wow. Man, you never cease to amaze me.
But nah,
Because
no,
a
for
lot
real,
of
real
people
talk,
don't
real
care.
shit.
It
Like
is what it is.
I ain't never wanted nobody to be able to be like, yeah, I hit your baby mama. Like yeah, hell no. Like I never want you to be embarrassed like that, or like, you know.
So you more like I think. Before I do that, I'd rather leave you.
Yeah,
Especially when kids are involved. I'd rather just get out the relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. We not happy. So let's just call it a day. Respect each other. Get out of this respectfully. Let the
and
kids know
then
what's happening.
all that
It
sneaking
ain't
around
working.
shit, man.
Instead of me sneaking around with
All that
somebody
sneaking
else.
around shit. That's just
Because
so
I
basic.
when I used to try to do that years ago, I would meet somebody who got a child at the house the same age as the child I got at the house, and that felt weird to me. That child climbing up on me, I'm holding that child when I got one the same age at the crib. I'm like, man, let me get my ass up out of here.
And you really don't want to be there. You just want the pussy, and that's all, really.
Yeah,
You don't even want to deal with all that other shit. That's
let
all.
me take my ass home.
Yeah, like, man, listen. I got, when I was at that mill, man, I used to go through them. I ain't gonna lie. Well, man, a lot of times, man, I just got too
Austin, I'm gonna
comfortable.
tell you who he had too, Austin. That's gonna be funny.
Mm.
I,
But
I got, I got
but
so
yeah, the
comfortable.
cheating thing is gonna be something. That's a totally different topic too. But if you guys are bored with your mate, that's not your person. And
Yeah,
like Kurt said, if that is your person and you just happen to get bored, there's so many other ways to be entertained without stepping out trying to get with somebody else who's gonna be probably more
absolutely.
boring than that person. Because if you're looking for that excitement, for some reason when you're looking for it, it just don't be there. And I'm sure
Yeah.
every guy on this panel can protest to that when you're excited and think something's finna be all that, it's never that.
Or you find that you might find you some excitement, some Cruel Intentions. Now, what's that shit? That movie, the first one. Oh, girl, crazy. He slept with her.
Crazy,
She lost her
crazy.
mind.
Vivica,
Anthony?
No, the very first one, the one that all the other ones are kind of based off of, with Glenn Close. Is it Glenn Close?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fatal
Yeah,
Attraction. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
That's some
yeah.
exciting. That's some exciting shit for your ass.
Nah,
yeah.
I didn't borderline
That shit
had
get
that
real
shit. That shit's
exciting.
scary.
Hey, like that
That's
comedian
a
told him,
thrill for your ass.
he said,
You
you
look
want some
outside
new
your
shit.
house and
He
you see
said,
that car passing by that motherfucker, and you sitting there like your girl in the crib. And you sitting there like,
hey,
why the hell she keep
hey,
circle them through the
Look, then you
goddamn thing, and
get
then
don't
they'll
you
blow
get
the horn.
excited? Don't they give you a thrill like y'all a roller coaster?
Hey, Andrew,
Hell
you heard that
no.
comedian? You heard
What'd you
that
say, Kurt?
comedian say, "Hey, y'all fuck around, keep going out there talking about you want something new. Oh, they got some new shit for you."
They
He
got
said,
some new shit for your ass.
he said they got some shit so new. You go into the doctor's office, the doctor said, hey, bro, I don't know who the fuck sent you here, but we don't even deal with that kind of shit you got. He
We don't
said,
even deal with
matter
it.
of fact, he
We're gonna have
said,
to name it after you.
he said, you get the fuck out of here with that bullshit and take that motherfucking chair with you. I don't deal
We'll
with
have
no
to
shit
name it
like
after
Yeah,
you.
you gonna have to go down to the CDC.
I don't deal with
Yeah.
no shit like that, man.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's out there now. I wouldn't want to get out. I feel sorry for the new
A
breed.
17-year-old girl shot and killed in her own home over the weekend. And it turns out prosecutors say the gunman is a boy that she was dating. Officers made an arrest at the scene. And New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is now live in Edison with what we know tonight. Tony?
Yeah, Mike, earlier this afternoon, groups of teenagers were stopping by keeping vigil outside next to these candles and balloons that have been laid out here in honor of their friend. And as you said, yes, she was just 17 years old. But some of those friends told us she had done so much already to make their lives better.
I would never expect my life without justice. Like, I really knew it like 10 plus years. Like, I didn't even believe it at first.
Friends and close relations tell us the victim was 17-year-old Justice Deas. They tell us she was so much more to them than the word friend could ever describe. Layla Martinez had known her since middle school.
Ever since then, we just been locked in forever. I used to get picked on in school, and Justice, whenever I needed her, she was there for me whenever I needed her. When I had no one, I always had her.
At 1:19 Saturday morning, a 911 call was made reporting shots fired at this townhome on Grove Avenue. First responders raced to the home where the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office says a 17-year-old female was found deceased inside. A 17-year-old male from Plainfield who was at the home was immediately taken into custody and charged with acts of juvenile delinquency. Those would have been weapons and manslaughter charges had the teenage suspect been an adult. Investigators say the two had been in a dating relationship. It appears no one else was at the home at the time of the shooting. Deas's unexpected, untimely death leaving family and friends reeling at the complex. Friend Shamai left a message at the mailbox post where a memorial of candles and balloons are being placed in memory of Justice.
That's horrible.
That young and
That's the
you
thing
that
with
hooked
having
on somebody where you gotta unalive them because y'all not together no more.
That's horrible.
And the younger, the crazier. You have so much life to live. The younger is that's the crazier ones. to me.
because there was a 12 and a 14-year-old that happened to. But having a daughter and then thinking about them eventually dating in life or dealing with,
It's scary.
yeah, it is.
You
I don't
got
want
an
y'all to
Because
do
they
dates
go out
now.
on a date and they may not come back.
And
Yep.
it's scary to me, especially when I don't think anyone considered a daughter to be ugly, especially when you know your daughter's gonna grow up very beautiful, like possessive, jealous men, possessive, jealous friends that ain't your friends. It be all sort of toxic relationships. It don't even just be
and
relationships.
so it's
It be
gonna be
friends
hard for
plotting
you.
on you and all
It's,
sort of shit and friend
it's gonna
groups
be
and
it's gonna be hard for you not to want to vex everybody that come in touch with her because she might not have the same judgment that you, the ability to judge that you have. Although you're gonna teach her everything you can, but it's just like I worry for my daughter. She's 40 now. Kristen's 40. My oldest daughter's 43 now. And I got a 21-year-old that I'm still concerned about. Because both of them are very beautiful girls, and you just never know. You hope you're giving them all the tools that they have to try to work their way out of situations. I've even talked to my youngest daughter about if ever she's being raped or ever if she's put in a situation, how to manage to just try to get out of that situation alive. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes you can't aggravate the offender. You have to try and go along with it to try to find yourself a way to escape from it. Because if you can play into his psyche, there's a possibility that you might, yes. And I'm not saying walking away raped is a win, but it's better than walking away, not walking away at all. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just a very, very challenging situation for young women, man. It's horrible out there. You know what I'm saying? And she does have a taser and she does have uh pepper spray on her key ring. You know what I'm saying? So she does have some protection for herself, man. I worry about her all the time, man, in this crazy ass world. It ain't like when we come up, man. It's just different.
Yeah, I mean, especially like these sex traffickers taking women at the grocery store, and
Yeah.
now they putting that stuff on their car, and then they touch it, and they passing out, and
Yeah.
then they, so it's just so much.
And that's what we live in. It's amazing, unbelievable that this is the world we live in. Like, they say history is, when we look at history, we look at civilizations that's ended, and you wonder how they ended. Well, we're seeing a lot of information, man, that we're really moving toward extension instead of being progressive. We got all this technology, and we're moving in the wrong direction. It's just crazy, and you see it, and you're like, you can't do anything about stopping it.
Yeah.
Sad,
Yeah.
sad, sad, sad state of affairs, man. It just is hard to have hope in this shit.
I mean, they just need the key thing now, especially the women. You can't ignore the signs anymore, man.
That's
Like
true.
AJ was saying, the fact that the guy said what he said, whether his intent was trying to hurt, he threatened to unalive your
The
child,
baby.
especially especially if a child's not his. But I think this one was his. I'm not sure,
Well, I
but
think it is his. It is his, I believe. The
yeah.
13-year-old is
So, like
hers.
I
The
said,
baby
when they
girl is
say
theirs.
that, I just feel like his was a verbal trying to verbal abuse. But if you hear things like that nowadays, because of people going through their mental issues, self-esteem issues, I just feel like you need to get out of it regardless.
That's true.
Work on a plan to get away from that relationship. Especially if you're getting jumped on, beat on a regular basis. Why even stay in it anyway? You need a place to stay. Get a student loan. You get your education, get your job or something. Uh, do a woman's shelter. You put yourself in that situation, get yourself out. Uh,
And on
And don't
both
be
ends
afraid.
too. Stop thinking fighting and stuff is okay. Like that'll just
But
change. Y'all hitting
but
each other,
don't be
striking each
afraid.
other, punching, scratching each other. That's just gonna cease and stop.
But
It
don't be
starts with the
afraid to be
verbal
nosy.
abuse.
Don't be
it
afraid to be
starts with the
nosy.
what?
Verbal abuse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I feel like don't be afraid to be nosy. Like I ain't got nothing in my phone that my woman
You
can't go
say
to.
don't be afraid to be nosy.
Don't be afraid to be fucking nosy. Don't be
Go
afraid to
through the
be
I
phone.
nosy.
think that
Check
adds
the
to
email.
toxicity. But yeah, that too though.
Well,
Check the
listen.
messages.
Let me tell you something. Me and my
Go in
old
the
lady,
inbox.
me and my old
Hope
lady
he
can
say
go
you
through all
looking
our
for
shit.
fun.
We got no secrets. We can go through all of our shit. Hey, we ain't got no secrets.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm an open book.
We ain't got
I
no
am
secret.
too, but
I ain't finna listen. If you so there are gonna be times, right, where we may be sitting in the room and we might be watching a show or whatever, and you constantly texting on your phone. I should be able to ask you, or even if I want to see it, if you got nothing to hide, it shouldn't be a problem.
right. True.
And if I ask you, I said, well, what you doing? Because what's got your attention that you can't focus long enough that we watching the show or whatever? You want me in here? I'm in here watching the show with you, and you constantly on your phone. And she'll say, well, here, look, so and so and so keep sending me text messages about the food she cooked. She got this. She got this one friend named Tammy. I always send her some goddamn food. But I've seen where I've been in relationships and I see people sitting on their phone and they know they fucking over you. And then when you say something, they want to hide it. Well, if you ain't got nothing to hide, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not finna play them games. Me, other people can do that shit and
But
feel like,
they'll say you insecure if you checking phones.
well, they can say whatever they want to say about Kirk. I really don't give a fuck. When you get a certain age, you get in the I don't give a fuck club. I'm telling you.
So you don't trust me then if you got to go through my phone.
It ain't got nothing to do with trust. Trust is what makes sense to me. That's how I use trust. If your actions don't mimic what trust is, then you goddamn right I go through your shit. But what I ain't finna be made is the food.
That's gonna be another good topic. Should you go through your mate's phone?
You should be able to.
You should be able to at least answer it. Like let's say I'm in here, my hands are wet. Hey, babe, get my phone for me.
Yeah, you should be able to go. You should be able to go through your kid's phone.
Anthony. Hey, who this? That's what I would do.
My hoes know not to call.
More kids.
Right. You wait, I call you.
Who the hell is this? This is her husband. I ain't know she had no goddamn husband. Where she at? Put her ass on the phone.
Yeah. This dude told a joke.
I heard about you. Put our girl on the phone.
Yeah, this dude told a joke talking about this is her boyfriend on her daddy's side.
I'm screaming. You the boyfriend on the mom's side.
Yeah, I'm the boyfriend on the daddy's side.
Nah, get more serious than that. This her work husband.
My oldest brother, man, rest in peace, man. His old lady, his high school girlfriend, man, she was cheating on him so hard, man. She had that nigga going to pick up the dude. Told him that was her first cousin. This nigga was the side nigga.
That ain't right.
My mama co-worker did some shit like that. Had her dude and her side nigga living in the same house.
Yes.
He thought that was her cousin. That was because he was a young nigga, and she kind of older. Well, not older, but she older than the side nigga. And she said, "This my cousin, my I don't think she said nephew. I think she stuck it to cousin." They stayed upstairs. The cousin stayed downstairs. They were both in the same house.
Well, I had a dude.
Hey, women trifling
Baby
now.
daddy did that to her. Had this girl living with him. They in there under the covers playing in the living room. And she's like, what the freak going on here? Ain't nothing. This is my cousin. We just play like this. And she stayed with them for about a year.
Damn fool.
That's what happened to one of my partners in Monroe, man. That nigga said he got old boy a job and all kind of shit, man.
Oh my God.
Let the nigga wear his clothes and shit. The nigga didn't have no clothes or nothing, man.
Oh,
Jesus. His name was T-Bone. T-Bone, that nigga came home from work one day.
came home early, and the so-called cousin was standing up in it. T-Bone said he just started itching all over, man, like something was crawling on him.
Yeah.
He said
And they
that
was
shit, he
trying to
said,
If you
fight the
don't know that
urge
they
to go to
blood
jail for life.
cuz, you
he
don't
said,
need to have
cuz,
no other man around your woman like that anyway.
he said,
But
cuz that shit like to kill me, man. He said that shit
that
like to
boils
kill
down
me.
on the type of woman you chose at the end of the day, though.
Huh?
Yeah.
That boils down to the type of woman you chose at the end of the day.
Yeah, but some of them so slick, man. Like I say, if you one of them dudes that's trying to work and provide for your family, man, and you get caught up because you can't be two places at one time, man. A slick motherfucker do that shit to you, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
some
a
of
lot of
them
dudes.
let
It's a
it
lot of
happen.
dudes. It's a lot of dudes be pushing 60, 70 hours, man, just trying to provide, bro.
But I'm saying, what would make that woman do that? He didn't. The slick dude didn't do it by himself.
But that bitch thirsty, bro. That's what it is, man.
Is what?
Because she let other people get in her head.
That's a
If
weak
she
woman.
go if she go to complaining, girl, this nigga always gone. That nigga just work all the damn time, girl. I be wanting to go turn up and all that old bullshit. She let other people get in her motherfucking relationship, man. You know, and then you never know. Sometimes it just take time before you find out what's in a person, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might on the surface they might look squeaky clean, man. But a little time pass, man. You start seeing shit you just didn't think. You
And that's
know?
when it's time to get out.
Yeah.
Because, like I say all the time, and I said on a few podcasts, it never really was trust issues with me. I have getting played issues, and I ain't about to get played by Nan Walker Flocker.
Yeah. That's why I know if you want to go through that phone, that motherfucker better open up when you swipe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all call it what you want to call it. Insecurity, whatever.
You
I
going?
might
You
be
got every blue
insecure.
moon? Hey, let me see that phone right quick.
Yeah.
Right. Phone check, Pooh. It's phone
Yeah,
check,
yeah.
babe.
Cock block.
Phone check,
Phone check,
boo.
babe.
Hey, what I told y'all, old well rest his soul. He said his wife got pretty. She been ripping and running for the last 2-3 months. She was getting pretty one day. Had already been on the phone. You know, she getting ready to go out. Well, say he waited just as good. She put a little perfume on. She put her purse on the stand by the door, and he knows she go and do her last little check. And he said, "Hold up, I think I'm gonna ride with you tonight." And he said she kept looking at her phone, looking at the phone. You know, she couldn't call, her phone was ringing, she wasn't answering. He said, "You can get that. Just tell them I'm riding with you tonight. You can hook up with them. You be with them all the time. Me and you hardly ever go out. I'm going out with you tonight. Every now and then you got a cock block."
But see,
So
hey D, the thing
yeah,
about it,
man,
man,
that game, me and all that stuff, Anthony. Like I say, at 18 and 19, I got ruined by those 65-year-old men in my head.
but see, cheaters know cheaters, man. After a while, you start seeing shit. You start seeing behavior that don't line up. Like, okay, damn. But they be slicker than you. See?
Yeah, because he say, you
Let your
know,
pee
you
and
can't
slime
watch
be
no
off.
pussycat 24 hours a day. So he said he used to always make a joke with it and say, "Shit, I know I can't get it all. As long as when I'm ready to get something, it's something there for me. Shit, as long as you say it's
Yeah.
something for me." You know, and that's the old cats. And I'm listening to this shit at 18 and 19 years old. And so when I got out there 21, 22, 25, trying to seriously date, I was already ruined going into the market. I ain't trust shit.
Yeah.
Ran a lot of them off, man.
See, my
Shit.
old lady problem is she like to help her people. And I got a limit to that shit. Like, because I don't enable people. And
Yeah.
so
Me either.
so
It's her
I
heart.
check her cash out.
Mm.
And I told her, I said, "Damn, fucking another nickel go out of this motherfucker to your family members."
I mean,
I'm
every now
talking
and then
about,
you got to put your foot down, man.
hey, listen, y'all don't understand. Her sister, raggedy ass motherfuckers. I dropped three. I dropped 3 racks. I dropped 3 racks on her son's funeral, her nephew's funeral. The motherfucking family couldn't even get to Las Vegas to see their own fucking son who committed suicide, well, who OD'd, right? They didn't have no money to get there. They didn't have no money to stay there. Them broke motherfuckers had to rely on family. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't never tried to do the right thing. They stay fucked up on drugs. They good time all their money. Cigarettes, alcohol, they buy that before they do anything. See what I'm saying? So you can't good time your fucking money and ask me for my money. Fuck.
Man, that's me. When I know somebody, especially when they unappreciative at that, I can't do it.
Exactly. Now, when they worked at Dave and Buster's, I ain't gonna lie. If you do good, I say you do good. When I used to bring my grandkids up there, anything my grandkids wanted to play, they just go in there and put credits on the game. Didn't cost them nothing. They could play as long as they want to. You know what I'm saying? They did that.
But you owed them that $3,000.
Shit. I know. Hey, I did too much, way more shit than that.
Okay, we
nigga ain't
some
shit.
games. This is real life.
Hey,
shit.
The shit we did for them surpassed way past $3,000. I'm just talking about that's just at one time. But that last feat, man, I blame that boy dying on their ass. That's what really pissed me off. That's what really pissed me off, D. Because they put that boy out in the streets, man, and told him, say, hey, you on your own. He put his mama, his 68-year-old mama, and the grandson on the streets. So I got here go a good number for a homeless shelter. He did that shit. So I lost all respect for him. You know what I'm saying? He can't tell me, ain't shit he could tell me. I went by that motherfucking cheese. I wouldn't give 50 cents to put cheese on a Whopper. Fuck that.
Boy, y'all crazy.
No, that's just facts.
But so if Kirk going through his woman phone, Cash App, and all that, would that be considered controlling, Anthony?
I wouldn't say controlling, because I go through your phone. I go through your phone, and I go through your Cash App.
There you go.
But even though if I found some of that Cash App, I'd be shocked as hell. Shocked.
If he sent something to a female you don't know nothing about?
I would be shocked. That nigga don't be want to
All
spend
right,
no
and
money.
what about his ex-girlfriend? And that's what you get for looking, right?
Our situation is a lot different. So he's born and raised in New Orleans and moved here due to a certain circumstance. He moved here with his sister. He don't know anyone in Dallas or Dallas, Texas. So I don't know about no ex-girlfriend.
But basically,
only girlfriend I know about is me.
You just want to know that you can look. It ain't that you got to do it. You just want to know that okay, if it
I
be
don't
necessary.
ask either. I don't ask. I don't do the random thing. Right. I do it at the most randomest time.
Right.
Because I'm sneaking to find it. I'm looking through it. I don't need let me see your phone, and then you slowly bring it into the room, and then
they close everything out and then give it to you.
Yeah, I need to know. You don't need to know when I'm going through it. This is a pop-up. This is a pop-up. This ain't no.
Hey, they say when you're looking for something, you're gonna find it.
So how do you deal with it if you see something that's suspect?
And I'm not the type to be able to. I'm not able to just muscle it up and just act like oh well, I wasn't supposed to be looking through it anyway. I'm gonna say something about it.
Right.
She ain't gonna do nothing. She's gonna go sit her ass back in that living room and ponder.
I bet I don't.
Then don't say nothing.
I would try, and that's what's crazy. I would try to, Like, just don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about it. My whole mood will change. I won't be. Yeah, my appetite done change. My
You
whole
When
mood
he
done
ready,
change.
when he ready to get something, he try to spank you on your ass. You mad at him?
you start
My whole mood done changed. It's written on my face. I couldn't hide it if I wanted to.
start sulking like a motherfucker.
Yeah, sick,
What's
losing it
wrong
over
with
here.
you? Nothing.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Nothing.
No, what's the matter? Nothing. I told you nothing. Shit. Nothing. Leave
That
me
what you
alone.
get. Hey, that video I sent y'all. That what you get for going through my stuff. She said, like, dude, woman caught a man cheating, and he say he was packing all his stuff, getting out of there. He told her that was she get for being nosy.
And then
Yeah,
She
and
wasn't
then
supposed
that's
to
and
go
then
then
through
why
this
you walk
shit.
your bitch ass out of here.
and then when he explained it away, you good, right?
When he explained it away,
But it's got to make sense though.
it has to make sense.
That's me. You can't just tell me anything. That shit got to make sense. And I'm gonna know if you lying if it don't make sense. I'm gonna know immediately.
Like, for instance, funny story. Like, and my mom just made fun of this story with me and my man a while back. I think on Christmas. When we first got together, Instagram became a serious issue. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Instagram started. That's when Instagram would tell you what another person liked. They liked the picture. That Instagram don't tell you that shit no more. But Instagram used to tell you if you went to the notification to say you like this picture, you like that picture, you like this picture, you like that picture. And
Yeah.
so I would go through his phone
To see who he done liked.
and I see you are liking, and this is a girl that we both worked with. We worked with. Like, I worked with her at a restaurant. Trey worked with her
I
at
can
this
see you
restaurant.
now, but go ahead.
And you said what?
I can see you now, but go ahead.
And she created like this OnlyFans content type of shit going on. It wasn't even on. It ain't OnlyFans you have to subscribe to. This is like the teaser to get you to subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Every picture, your black ass in the likes. Every picture, you in the motherfucking likes. You in the likes.
He's
You
showing
hearting
them
the shit
cheeks.
out of this stuff. Every
She's
picture got a heart. It is from you. What the fuck is going on? Every picture
showing
got a
them.
heart.
She's showing all them
He was
cheeks.
just showing us support as a friend.
He was very fucking supportive. Very supportive. Every picture had his support. So now
Well,
I'm like, this shit is crazy.
he
So we
liked the
get
way she
into
used
it
to turn
about
them
it.
fries.
What you say?
He liked the way she used to flip them fries.
No, I ain't never been in no fast food. I don't know what he was liking about it. I knew what he was liking about it, but it was finna get his black ass hurt. Cause stop playing with me. I ain't in nobody like. Even if you like one thing, and you know what I'm saying, you like it and scroll by. Okay, cool, that's cute. Boom, boom, like you and all the goddamn likes. Meaning you done went on the page and you done went from photo to photo to photo. You're watching, you looking, ass cheeks, titties out, all this shit here going on. Boy, we got into it so fucking bad. I didn't call my mama.
I've
She here
seen it. I've
tripping.
seen.
She here tripping,
You don't know
bro.
how many nights she was
She
that
here
girl, huh?
tripping. She here tripping. This just Instagram. This is harmless. You got me fucked up.
Yeah,
I
you don't
On
got
the
know
too
how many.
whole,
You
harmless.
don't know
I
how
feel
many nights she
like
was that girl, huh,
when
Anthony?
you in a serious
What you say,
relationship and there's
Austin? Here
mutual
go
people
Austin
like
fucking
that,
playing.
that
I
could be
said,
considered disrespect
yeah, Anthony. I
because you
said you
don't
don't know
know
how
how
many
that
nights she
other
was that girl.
person.
What you say, Austin? Austin trying to get this shade in. I'm trying.
I said you don't know how many nights you were that girl.
How many nights
Right.
I would? What you mean?
You don't know
That
how
he
many nights.
imagined screwing her
It's
when he was
Jocelyn.
laying in
Y'all,
bed with
please
you.
don't. I'll get mad all over again. Y'all better stop. I get mad all over again. That shit had ran me hot. I was like, what the fuck? We had got into it a few times over that Instagram. That nigga just ended up deleting it one day.
That ain't around the time you got pregnant, was it?
No, this when we first started dating.
Oh, okay. No, I was going to say because
We had been dating like
He was
5
trying to
years
get her
before we
pregnant.
had something.
What's her name, Anthony? I'm gonna look up. What's her name? I'm gonna see what he like. Hey, you started this shit.
Her name is Jasmine. You better not look her up, Kurt. That girl there. And we was cool. Me and her still cool. Me and her still cool. But that
She
shit.
on Instagram. Her name Jasmine.
I gotta find. I'll send it to you.
Hey,
because now shout out to Jasmine because Jasmine still do it. She just had a son and she just posted a pic of her ass and titties out. She like, y'all want to see more? Go to my baby registry and order some of these diapers.
Hey, you know what? She getting paid.
She get paid. I'm not knocking the hustle. You just better keep your motherfucking ass out the lights.
Hey, Anthony. So when she
I wonder how
come
much he
around,
done spent already.
He didn't spend nothing. He on the free shit.
He on the free
He
He
pay.
what?
he on the free shit. He wasn't finna put his card
Shit,
down on
no, I'm
her.
saying under the table because you know it ain't tricking if you got it.
He wasn't paying for nothing under no damn table.
hey,
All
Anthony.
right.
So when she come around, he hold that newspaper up like Mr. did.
Ain't no coming
Of
around.
color
That
purple.
shit, hell nah. Now ain't no damn fool. Ain't no coming around. We ain't kicking it like that.
Hey, he hold that newspaper up and block you out and start looking at her.
I'ma fix y'all. Don't worry about it. I'ma fix y'all.
Well, you know what, man?
That boy put the mister in there.
You just so real though, man. That's real talk though. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
really, I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, showed this one dude, this comedian, he was swiping a whole page. Just
That's what his stupid ass was doing.
yeah.
Picture
This
the
nigga,
picture, the
hey, this
picture, the
nigga,
picture,
this
like
nigga,
that.
Hey, Anthony.
And we was in the car.
What
My
she?
mom was like, "Remember
Hey,
that?
Anthony.
Remember
Is she
that
fine?
time?"
this
Huh?
nigga 3 years,
She
this
fine as
nigga 3
hell.
No,
years back.
and I ain't gonna hostile because she could hear this. I don't want to give it down. She, she not,
She
she's
about an
not
8.
ugly. She not ugly, but she ain't no sex symbol. She is nasty. She's free. She's confident.
Sexy Red.
She's prettier than Sexy Red. She ain't no ugly girl, but she
But
not fine. Like she not sexy built, but she'll show her body. And to men, sometimes that's all you need. Y'all don't be tripping. You
well,
ain't even gotta be all that
what
gorgeous. You showing ass
what
and
it is
titties.
though, sometime when you got a real pretty girl like you, right?
Kurt, quit playing.
Austin, I'm gonna fix you. Your time
See,
coming, player.
no, what I'm
Let you
saying,
make it, Ronnie.
he ain't gonna never fuck with nobody look better than you. He ain't gonna never do that.
What?
See, that's a lot of work though. See, he already know how much work he got to put in with you. He ain't finna do that.
Clock it.
That's why you see dudes who got them real pretty women, they'll fuck with somebody way below their woman standard.
Ugh, but that is so offensive. I don't know. It's just like, ugh.
But that's real though.
Mm-mm.
Cause niggas ain't if niggas upgrade, they know.
I can't mess with down.
Well,
No.
I'm telling you.
Me
What's
either.
the logic behind messing with somebody
Now,
ugly?
if I go up, I'm gonna end up wanting to be with it.
Yeah.
So I that's why I pretty much just got out of the game. I said fuck it.
But what I'm
Because I'm
saying
not
is
gonna
you
go down. And if I go up, I'm gonna end up liking up.
see what I'm saying, it ain't a lot of work to get down. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
It ain't shit to hit a booger wolf.
There you go. It don't take no effort. See, he become a king.
Shit, it don't take no effort to hit nothing too much these
He
days because shit, everybody lonely.
become
Them women lonely, bro.
he become a king with a motherfucker with that's lower. You see what I'm saying? He go get somebody way up there. Then he got to come. He got to come more. He got to spend more. Cause she already
I don't
costs
know
more.
about that.
I see that a lot. I just seen, man. I'm telling you, when you see a dude wife and then you see who he fucking with, you be like, what? You crazy?
Nah.
Oh.
And the way you talking is why I wouldn't do that. Mine
I
would
done
have to
seen
be
that a
up, and
lot.
you'd be like,
So
shit, I don't know, Black.
y'all fool with women that were prettier than your woman?
That are equal to
I
or
better.
yeah,
I
I'm
can't
not
go
finna,
under.
I can't go now because I don't want her to be like, you was messing with that ugly hoe. Nah, I
Hey,
want her to
when
be like, I
you
can
gotta bet
see.
somebody that's gonna make her shut up and look at you like, God damn, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah, she'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, I can see why
Then
you
when you
keep
come home, the
doing.
house pick and span, she got she got a 5-course meal cooked,
This is
shit like
nuts.
that.
She got on a better bra.
But man, but y'all
Yeah.
know y'all done seen
She
y'all
got on brand new underwear,
you know y'all done seen a lot of the
brand new
opposite shit though,
panties.
man. You know you done seen a lot of the opposite, man. You seen the dude
We
got a
didn't
real
see it.
fine
and they
wife.
don't ran
I
through
just
the
can't do
opposite.
it.
Yes, y'all have.
Shit.
It's some booger wolves on y'all roster.
Mm-mm.
That's you call a booger wolf, huh?
Some booger wolves on y'all roster.
Once
Digging
you
that-
go up, you got to keep going up.
Yeah.
You can't go up, and then drop down, and then you got to rebuild. No, sir.
Because if somebody accidentally see us somewhere, and they be like, "Girl, I saw your husband. Like, he was this ugly." No, you can't. I can't do that.
Mm-mm. You gotta have her when she doing her snooping and she going through Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. She like, oh, okay,
And I go through
damn,
all that
who is
shit.
that?
Like, well, that's why I gotta take the phone when you dead asleep. And I know you ain't feel wake up because I go through I go through the TikTok messages. I'm going through everything. Your email drafts, the trash can of the email.
Damn.
I'm doing some good
Yeah,
Man,
you
detective
out there.
work.
that sound
That's
like
why you just
I'm
don't
doing
do
some
nothing. I ain't
deep
gonna be looking for
detective
nothing.
work.
I ain't finna go. I'm finna do all that.
I'm doing
No,
all that.
I ain't got time for that.
I ain't messed up about that.
I'm doing straight up
Because
detective work.
Doing all what now, Anthony?
I'm doing. I'm going through your TikTok inbox.
What you
I'm
been,
going to
AJ?
your
You
email,
took a
and I'm
nap,
going to the
AJ.
trash.
Right,
I'm
you
going to the
woke me up,
archive.
Dixie.
Hey,
AJ, you took a nap. You woke up.
she
Dixie
taking.
woke me up there. You
I'm
going through
going
the
through the
TikTok, the
trash.
archive, the
I'm going.
trash.
There you go. I'm going through the archives. I'm going through all that shit. I'm going through your Google
Smelling the nigga
Drafts.
bath towel.
nah, it
The
I'm
ain't
going
that
search
through.
serious.
history. You
Like I
want to know
said, you
what
That's
you've
gonna
why
been
I
mess
got
around
doing
and see
for the
happened.
something that
last
ain't really
30
there.
days.
It went all in that nigga cloud and shit, huh?
All the cloud. I need the cloud, the rain. I
Nah,
need all of it.
I
I'm
ain't
going
got
through
time
all
for
of it.
all that.
Yeah, nah. You
Yeah, I ain't got
expecting
time for
that.
that either.
You know,
All in
I
that
had
nigga
this. I had
But
an
that was in
thirsty
my
ex.
and shit.
younger days. I don't even go through I don't even go through his phone no more. We don't even do that type of shit no more.
I saw you going through his phone the other day.
We
Hey,
was
but
younger. We were younger. I'll go through it now. I'll go through it now.
I had an ex. She went and found like 10 of my ex-girlfriends and put them in a collage.
Ooh.
That's a psycho.
And she was like, here go all your bitches. And actually your cousin was in there too.
You should have you should have
And she
packed
was
up
trying
your
to say
stuff
she
and
looked
left.
better than all of them.
Nah, she couldn't say that. But she was just talking about here go
Not
all
my
your bitches.
cousin
You
is in
got a
one of
type.
in the collage.
Yes, your cousin was in the collage.
That
I
is
told her
crazy.
about it too. Hell,
Yeah.
that's what made me really start back thinking about it again like that.
I tell you, boy, relationship something else though, man. I tell you.
Yeah, we were young though. Like we first started dating, I was like 22. So we was like, yeah, tripping out. We were tripping out.
That
Well, girl,
goddamn
y'all,
Anthony. Hell.
it's getting about that time, man. I got an early
Yeah,
date in the morning.
we about to shut it down. Shit. I just looked at the clock myself. Like I say, I'm one of them people, man. I'll be the life of the party. Fuck up and see 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I just shut all the way down. Pew! They be like, damn, that nigga was turned up. What happened?
Do like Pac-Man. Do.
Okay. And spin out. Disappear.
You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Drop
But
out the
yeah, it
game.
was things. So yeah, it was a nice little thing tonight.
Yeah,
Toxic relationships, get out of it. Leave that shit alone.
Please.
The outcome is not what it is. If I gotta wake up every day fussing, fighting, and all that shit, it's too many women out here, too many single women out here now for men, and too many. It ain't really too many men, ladies, but don't be taking no ass whipping. Don't be taking them
If you
licks
got a problem with
in
jealousy and stuff,
2026. God damn it, get out of that shit.
if you got a problem with control and jealousy and stuff, try to do some investigating on yourself. Find out what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Try to correct that shit because it ain't healthy for you. You know?
Especially now, people are not the same. They emotional. They have mental health issues. You
And
don't
they
want you
have
don't want to
triggers.
get
They
caught
got
up
these
in that.
triggers,
And now
man.
it seems like I'm hearing more of emotional and verbal abuse now. than anything. Now it start with verbal abuse, and verbal abuse turn into physical abuse. I'm like, God
It
dang.
does. And take all y'all eggs out of one person basket. Stop making them people y'all priorities. Get y'all some hobbies. Learn another
Man,
language.
find you
Write some
something else to
poetry.
do.
Start
Yes.
drawing. Get you some hobbies where you're not obsessive and overly crazed about that person. You
Always
have a
worry
life
about
of
what
your
he
own.
doing, where he at. Is he
Yeah.
thinking about me?
Go take your ass a sewing class, bitch. Learn how to fix a zipper on a dress tie or some shit. Like
My
just
girl
figure out
bought
some
me a
stuff.
really
Your
nice.
weave. Learn how to fix your weave.
My girl bought me a really nice
I
drone
beg
for
your pardon,
Christmas.
Austin.
I'm
Yeah, I
finna
was
start
telling them
flying my
they need to
drone.
learn how to fix their weave.
There you go. Okay. You gotta watch
And
you.
What Kurt was saying, talking about
huh?
his little, he be throwing them little them slick things at you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
what you saying,
Full
Kurt?
of
A
stuff
girl bought you a
tonight.
what? A
My
sewing
girl
kit.
just bought me a really nice drone for Christmas.
Why you say sewing kid? How you get sewing kid?
Y'all was talking about sewing. I just got lost in the sauce.
I'm
She
gonna
brought
I'm
you a
gonna start.
drone.
Yeah, I'm gonna start flying my drone. It's a nice one. It's a big one. So I'm gonna start practicing it.
That
And
sounds fun.
I
I
got
like
I
those
got some
aerial pictures.
I got some artwork, like some sketchbooks and shit like that.
Yeah,
All
get
right,
y'all
Kirk,
some hobbies.
don't be over
Grown
there
ass
trying to
folks
look
with
at
no
the neighbor
hobbies.
in the
Read y'all
pool.
some books or some shit. Folks be
I
grown
do a
as
lot
hell,
of
no
reading.
hobbies.
I do a lot of reading. I be on Substack, place called
Hey, I'm
Substack.
gonna have to show you
My
some
book. I'm trying to fill my bookshelf
Todd
up.
J
I'm buying new
paintings.
books
He be
almost every
painting.
month.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like to see that.
Yeah,
Anthony, when you going back to the land far, far away?
who that?
I'm
Kurt?
screaming.
Anthony.
Hey, who on Landman?
Austin, that is
Who?
outside the podcast. You are stepping outside of boundary lines.
Hey.
I didn't tell him last week. I didn't tell him why you was missing last week. Talisa told me not to.
Oh, I
Who
would tell
watching
you
the
what he
series?
told me.
Who
I knew
watching
he
the
was
series
lying.
Landman?
Oh no, I think he really was sick, but see,
Who
don't
who
be
who,
drawing enemy lines on the wrong turf.
who
The
watching the
land
series
far,
Landman?
far away.
That's a strict reference.
Anybody watching the series Landman?
Yeah.
What it's
That shit,
called?
that shit cold blooded, man. Best show on
What
the
it's
net.
called?
Landman
Where is on?
on Prime.
It's on Prime.
Okay.
Black or
Check it
white?
out. White.
It's about the oil industry.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
doc
got,
or a show.
That's a show.
it's a series.
It's been on 2 seasons now.
It's the second season. It's got Billy Bob.
Hey, also you be watching the one that what is it called with Kim Kardashian and that Chloe lady in there?
Nope.
I want to watch it. I just haven't turned it on. I don't know why.
What's the name of that?
I can't think with Kim Kardashian and Tiana Taylor.
Oh, when the lawyers.
Yeah.
I watched one episode. I can't even remember what it was or where it is
I
now.
can't think of the name of it. All is something.
All's Fair.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, all
That's
is
on
fair.
I think that's on Hulu.
Oh.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on Hulu. All's Fair is on Hulu.
I might check it out again.
I gotta get it
Yeah.
too.
Then we got the season
So
finale
Kim
of
Kardashian can act.
what you say, Anthony?
I was
What y'all say?
asking a question. So I didn't know Kim Kardashian could act.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I heard she's doing a lot better in this one because she was in I can't think of another movie she was in. They was giving her such a hard time, but I hear she's doing a
What was
lot better.
she in?
She was in
Ray J video.
That's all I know of her.
Now she was
and
in
that show, Keeping Up with Them.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What other movie was
No,
Kim
I ain't never
Kardashian
watched that.
in?
But I just hate your boy ending
She was
everything.
on
I just don't think
Temptation,
that's fair.
the Tyler Perry movie. She was on Temptation, the Tyler Perry movie. She played the latest secretary or something.
I think I know what
She
you're talking
played the
about.
boss. I know what you're talking about now. She was telling
It
her
was
she
a
need to
small
screw
little
up.
role.
Yeah,
Dress
fix
up,
her
look cute. Yeah,
clothes.
like fix your
Yeah,
clothes. You looking, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you look shabby.
Yeah, and she started dressing up when she started getting with that other dude. She was like, okay, so I see you kind of getting with the thing now, but
But
yeah,
I hate
Mhm.
that 50 end in the force. That's foul.
It's about time for it to go. He gonna switch to something else anyway. So
You think?
what?
yeah, they got Legends coming out and some other Legends and Beginnings or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't see that. So I was thinking he had just let everything go.
Nah, they got some spinoffs coming.
What show y'all
Okay.
talking about now?
Force.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that Powell?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, from that
I
Power
thought they
series.
supposed to be bringing Ghost back.
Well, that's what they said. He's supposed to come back in this finale, but
I think I
And
mean
I
they supposed to
thought
have a spinoff with
Tariq was
Tyrese.
supposed to be in there.
and that's supposed to start the spinoff.
As long
So
as they don't
all them
stop doing
supposed.
Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
And hey,
Yeah.
that dude that be playing on that Raising Canaan, the one who was messing with that girl, I guess Kane himself. What's the brother name, y'all, that was messing with Effie?
Effie. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That dude was on TikTok last night.
They all be on there now. The ones from the ones from BMF, Terry, he be on there.
And I'm talking about he was on there live, just regular nigga playing on his computer, talking to people.
Y'all got to see that latest Dave Chappelle too. It's really good.
Nappy hair and all. He just was on the thing. I forgot his name on there. But he came across my my line. And I was like, damn, that's an old boy.
But all right, y'all keep it sweet. Don't
we'll
be
check out
sweet.
Dave Chappelle, Kirk.
Friends.
All right.
But it's been real. Y'all already know it's happening. So, you know what I'm saying? We might as well speak on it. And on that note, y'all, I guess we out.
Right.
New logo, video, and all that coming next week.
Whoa, that's the logo?
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be the new little Speak On It podcast. And video next week. Hey, yeah, copyright, man.
Who came up with this no Diddy ass logo?
Facebook do not be playing with that damn copyright stuff. If anybody found out how to AJ, if you can figure out how to play music on Facebook or what you have to say, let me know.
Okay.
Because I know you like the music thing, but we get away with it on TikTok. Facebook be tripping. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably when we do
And
the other stuff, y'all, we
too,
may have
right?
to start going to TikTok when we doing the music stuff. Because I don't want to be tiptoeing. So we're going to look into all that too. But on that note, y'all, we out.
All right, Ed. Send Jasmine over.
Next week, y'all know how we do it.
Y'all gonna make me wake this man out of his sleep.
Hey, probably be texting and deleting it. But on that note, we out.
Wake him up like, I had a dream.
Big. Y'all know how we do it. Speak on the podcast, K26, the crew. Shout out to Anthony. I don't know what George. This is the second week we ain't found George, y'all. He be posting stuff, but we don't know if he chained up and they make him post. I don't know. But shout out to Austin. Shout out to AJ. We got Anthony in the building and Kirk alert. Till next week, we out. Peace.
He at Trump, he at
Get out.
the White House.